Alright, I'm just kidding. We're here, we're back. The Jimmy that has wrestled, the Lerone,
What's up?
the Big Cap.
The cap is back. Ain't no need to be whack. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, look.
Oh my god.
Corny.
Okay,
What are you
no,
doing?
enough of that. We got Rodney in
Hey,
here
yo.
too, I guess, maybe, who knows.
Oh
Yeah, Rodney Savage over here.
3
Well,
minutes of playtime.
dude, it
Hey,
might be
yo.
longer than 3 minutes. That's right. Never thought about how oddly sexual that was until just now. That's crazy. Where do we even begin, people? Video games, huh?
Boy,
Boy, they
not
Holy
enough time in the
snaps.
day.
Does anybody want to start off with anything spicy that they've been touching?
Hey, yo, let me start off, please. Let me start off
Haven't been
with
touching.
Peak,
Oh,
So many
bro.
games came
all
out.
holes explored.
Yeah.
What we
Huh?
get?
Huh?
Let me start off with Peak.
Uh,
Let me start off with
like-
Peak.
Peak?
Oh, please
Peak
hear
gaming.
Peak, cause we got
Yeah.
a few peaks.
Hey, look, nah. This. Well, I'm sure that y'all have a different Peak, but this Peak, man. This Peak had me ready to peak at something. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, I did play that Stellar Blade demo, and I
Okay,
gotta
don't hear
say,
first. That's fine.
I gotta
Respect.
say, not only is that shit actually a decent game, right? It's better than like the generic Soulsborns that you usually run across, and it's not a Bayonetta as people thought it was gonna be. It's pretty
Yeah,
methodical.
It's very much a Souls game.
Yeah. That shit was good. And on top of that, the main character bad as fuck. What? That's all we need in games. What you mean? Good games, attractive characters, and
Canceled.
hey, look, man, they can try. Cause that shouldn't even be a controversial statement. That should
Let's be
first of all,
real.
you got to get canceled. You have to actually be somebody, and I believe me,
That's
nobody
not
knows who the
true.
fuck I am. So, hey, look,
That's true.
if they want to give me the free publicity to cancel me so I can be famous and not get canceled anyway, I'll take it.
I mean, I don't think you'd be famous. I don't know.
I mean,
Nah, bro.
Any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
Big
That's
Goon Man.
debatable. Just until somebody says you're messing with children.
yeah.
Well,
Or you're P. Diddy.
Hey, yo, whoa, no
Well.
Diddy, bro, no Diddy, stop it.
no Diddy. No
No
Diddy.
Diddy.
Hey, but
It's
look,
like, nah, it's like, nah, no Diddy.
But look, G, I will say that demo was good enough to the point, right? That after I beat it, I was like, all right, now I want to beat this boss a different way. I want to run different equipment. I want to try to beat him without getting. I didn't try to get the not getting hit shit because I just wasn't good enough for that. But no fucking armor, no bonuses run, right? And then I even came back the next day because Lerone told me, hey, nigga, you was throwing. You know you have a gun, right? I'm like, nigga, huh? I'm in this bitch fighting tooth and nail without knowing I have a whole nother weapon at my disposal. So I had to go back the next day and beat that nigga ass again. And it was just as fun as it was the day prior. Like, it's not a lot of games out there that's gonna make you do that shit for a demo.
I definitely did that boss rush more times than I like to admit.
Yeah, it was fun. And then you can look at all the different outfits. That's a part of the fun. Like, I'm trying to see what she looked like when she goes to the club. I'm trying to see what she looked like when she's fighting for her fucking life.
She had the drip.
Yes, bro, she had big drip, bro. I was like, damn.
Koreans know how to do the drip.
I was like, sheesh.
Yeah, so
No.
I think what you're saying is true. On truth, no Diddy, as they say.
No Diddy.
I think more importantly, to go over why the game is good, not just blanketly saying it's good, because it is good. I think they somehow managed to nail the feeling of a character action game like Devil May Cry, but in a Dark Souls game's like genre. Like, it feels good to hit shit. It feels good to dodge shit.
Oh
it
yeah, the
feels good
feedback
to
from your
parry
controller
shit.
is crazy.
Oh yeah, they went crazy with the controller feedback. Like, it's on maternal levels of like I'm feeling raindrops and stuff on my PlayStation DualSense. Like, it's like, wow, that's really cool. The game looks surprisingly good, especially for a modern PS5 game. Most of these PS5 games now are coming out barely kicking the door at 1080p and stuff, and this game's like, oh, 1440p 60. You know, it probably
Word?
fluctuates, but yeah, I mean, it felt solid, felt good. I think it has like 3 modes, right? It has like a 4K 60 checkerboarded, it has a 1440p 60 or attempts to be at 60, then it has like a 1080p 60 performance mode. It looks good in all of them. Plays obviously the best, the most consistent, but I didn't think like something like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which we'll get into later. I think that game's performance mode looks terrible. I think it looks blurry and bad, and the graphics mode looks fine, but it's 30 FPS, so that kind of sucks. But I understand we're playing with consoles here, expecting that is a little bit much. This game is delivering on it, however it might be doing it. More importantly, on top of all the excellent feedback and gameplay decisions they've made, there is an interesting, I guess, RPG systems like attack speed modifiers, energy recharge. Like there's some type of interesting progression system going on in the background. Pretty much never see in games like that. They usually like to keep stuff like attack speed toned down because it's usually very hard to balance. But I don't think they care. I think it looks fun, so they did it.
Yeah, and I'll say this: like there is like, I like when you could like look at the gameplay like mechanics they give you, right? You can like go further on your, like for example, one of the issues we had was when you do your heavy attacks in that game, they're a little bit slow. You pretty much just leave yourself out to die, right? Basically, you can actually animation cancel that with the gun.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, that makes more sense now.
Yeah, you can animation cancel that with the gun. And then another thing was we thought like the parrying was a little bit awkward, but that's just like the startup for parry. It takes a little time, but actually, if you have it already up, you can just hold it up and just instantly parry, basically.
Well, it's a block, right?
Yeah, so you just hold it as a block, and then you just tap while the blade is still up.
Yeah, that's just like Sekiro. I think Sekiro is a little bit more lenient. I think this game is fine. Like, it's not the tightest of the world, definitely. It's definitely doable. I do think that still is a problem, though. Like, that's probably the one problem I have with the game. Two problems. One's not really a problem, and this one is, I think, a problem. Is when you are walking or side strafing, at least, I wasn't sure if it was backwards or forward movement, but left and right movement, horizontal movement, your character does have to stop moving and then they block. It's not instantly into the block, which is like a little animation, gameplay kerfuffle that's obviously very minor in the grand scheme of things, but for like an action game like this, I think is very important. Once you get used to it, though, you're really just standing in bosses' faces, figuring out the movement patterns. That's pretty much how they want you to play. They don't want you running around, typically, and then into parrying stuff. That's usually not how it works out, so it's fine. And the second thing was that the music's too low. I want to crank that shit.
Yes, in the demo, the music was low.
I want to be like Metal Gear Rising, dude. I don't even want to hear the sound effects. I just want to hear the dude screaming the goddamn music in the background. This game is hype as shit. But yeah,
I
it
feel
looks
like
super
they're gonna
cool.
change that for the actual release.
I mean, just decrease that volume a little bit, and
Make it more prevalent.
I want a PC version, obviously, as soon as possible. So I can mod in Metal Gear Rising soundtrack, and that's probably all I mod in. I'm sure other people will think of other things to mod in. I will not be one of them.
I will say this. I am waiting. I cannot wait to let the dude in the studio cook, since apparently it's the same company that did the Nier soundtrack.
Oh,
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah. I think I could be wrong. You can fact check on this, but I think the actual composer did Nier soundtrack. But his company is in charge of Stellar Blade's contract.
Well, the music sounds good.
Yeah, it was definitely Nier-esque.
Yeah, there's a lot of jazz, there was a lot of Nier-esque, like, somber music, orchestral stuff, and then there was also, like, Rules of Nature rock music playing.
Yeah.
Cool mix.
But the beat dropped.
Yeah, it was cool. Sure. Gameplay's in depth. It has I'm gonna say fun character design because, like, I don't really care, like, if it's overly sexualized, it doesn't matter to me. Like, I like cool characters, and
Yeah.
sexy women are cool in my mind, I'm sorry, I like them heavily armored and barely clothed. It's pretty simple, like...
You don't want them with rainbow hair and shaped like an egg?
Hey, yo, he's canceled!
if you could make that cool, show it to me, because I doubt you can,
What do
like...
you mean? I'm not Starfire, bro? Come on. Or,
That's-
is that the name of that? I think it is.
Oh, yeah, it was. They made a comic called "I'm Not Starfire" with Starfire's daughter, who she's just like Garlock to
It's
destroy.
like a
It was
self-insert.
crazy.
Oh my god, that's fucked up.
Dude, keep in mind, her parents are Starfire, and I think it was Nightwing. So like,
Yeah.
two
It's
of the
just
most
like-
attractive people
It's
in
like it's a
DC.
video game, it's a comic. Like, make it cool, dude. Like, why you gotta be saying weird shit about
Because people
society
are
and
weird,
culture,
bruh.
bro? Like, why you ever gotta be so weird about it?
And this is only like a quick segue. We're gonna go back to talk about Stellar Blade,
Yeah.
but just on this topic, they have confirmed that we're having a female Silver Surfer in Marvel.
I thought it said that it was a another
I think
version.
I don't. I
Yeah.
don't, dude.
Is she what I was gonna say Quetzalcoatl?
Hey, yo.
What? What's a bottle? What?
the chick, the America Chavez chick,
Ooh?
the chick from Doctor Strange. Don't worry about it.
American Chavez, yeah, I'm about her.
I never saw it.
Said like the chick's actual name was something wild, like Quetzal, something weird.
He was
The
a
point is,
Quetzalcoatl named after a Final Fantasy monster. It's crazy.
I mean, isn't that
Like
like
that,
Yeah, I know. I'm
Lion
kidding.
God.
American
joke.
whatever? The point is,
no, bro.
like,
No,
bro, they like don't. No one cares, and they wonder why they out here losing money. No one cares, bro. Just make it good.
Exactly. I don't give a shit what her.
I don't care
if
if
dude.
Silver Surfer.
I haven't give a shit about Fantastic Four ever, really, other than when Ghost Rider showed up in one of the cartoons and one of the comics. And then, other than that, I think that movie, the first movie they made, I thought it was good. I liked the original movie. you
First
know?
movie, yeah.
Yeah, those were all cool. I think those actors were decent. They set up Doctor Doom to be pretty cool. They kind of jobbed him out a little bit, but I mean, Galactus is also a puff of smoke. But it's like I didn't expect it to really be much more than that. That was before any of the crazy Marvel stuff was going on.
Yeah.
I don't really expect anything now either. Like I haven't been interested in any of those movies by any of those trailers since the end of Infinity War. I don't think I will be by this, and I don't think I ever will be again.
No, that's valid. That's valid. Except for like Deadpool 3, I don't really care about anything else.
Yeah, I'll catch Deadpool 3 because it'll be funny as
Pretty
fuck.
much
I'm
peaked
sure.
peaked it in game.
Maybe some cool X-Men stuff because apparently somebody really likes X-Men at over there. So at least the animators do. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Did you
Guess we
start
could talk
watching
about
97?
No, I don't. Is it finished yet?
We got 4 episodes, and it's gonna have 10.
I'll wait for it to finish.
It's only got 4 so far.
Yeah.
Is it? Do they
4
release
air
one
today.
Weekly? Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So every Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll wait for 10. But
Not bad.
hear nothing but good things about that. And the X-Men I always thought were cool.
Oh,
Probably,
yeah, I've been hearing.
other than
just-
Ghost Rider, it's probably the
fire.
coolest thing, right?
Yeah.
For Marvel, and like maybe Captain America has some cool stuff. It's like I liked Spider-Man, but was Spider-Man ever the greatest? You know,
Yes, he was the fucking goat fighting, nigga.
I mean, Lerone is.
he's literally a kid from Queens, right? He's
What you doing,
literally-
what you doing,
I mean,
bro?
like he's just kind of the good. He's like a generic good guy who
You step
throws out
center,
the
bro.
one-liners. You know, it's kind of whatever. I don't know. He's not that crazy.
You set stepping, that's wild, bro. You from New York, what you doing?
I mean, we definitely need a Spider-Man real New York. That's for sure.
He said, "Turn in your lemon pepper steppers."
Lemon
Yeah,
pepper
yeah.
steppers.
Yeah, I mean, Rodney, you didn't play Stellar Blade, right? The demo.
Not
You gotta
yet.
do that, dog.
Are you saving it for the big juicy release?
I kind of wanted to just save it for the release, but the way everybody's been hyping it.
I mean,
up,
the data
Nah,
carries over.
but-
I mean,
yeah,
it comes out.
The
in a-
best.
it does come out soon.
Yeah,
but
like 20 days. or
it's
something.
worth just getting a taste of it is worth it, Rodney. I promise.
That demo was the best thing they could have done. They could have taken the first part out. I understand why it's there just to get you used to controls and stuff.
Mhm.
But just the boss challenge, just getting you fight the boss, fight the boss, fight the boss, fight the boss. Here's some stuff you can fuck with, fight the boss. It's like that's the best part of the game. Obviously, here it is. Do it as much as you want.
Yeah,
Nice.
like, and then you just get so many options too. Like,
Yeah.
it's
They fully
crazy.
kid her out a lot.
Oh,
She
you
has
know
all
what?
the skills, but she has enough of them. She has enough.
You know what I found out late as hell too, Lerone?
What's up?
You have a fucking air dash, bro.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
and you got a dive kick.
Bro, I had
You can-
no idea. Like,
Exactly.
crazy. Crazy.
You know when you know how every now and then when you fight the boss, you just kind of fall down and start glowing.
Mhm.
Shoot him when he's glowing. Shoot him.
Oh,
in the
there
glowing
you go. That
spot.
makes sense. Well, we never figured that out.
Yeah, it does stupid damage.
Cool. But yeah, looks
Okay.
good.
So
I
far.
will definitely.
Stellar Blade.
give it its due diligence.
Made by the people who made Nikkei, yes, that's what I was told.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of insane. Didn't
The
think that was
first
possible.
console.
Nuts. Who's next? What's next on the list here?
Dragon's Dogma.
Dragon's Dogma. Okay.
You started off spicy tonight, right?
Let's hear all. I think we have different viewpoints. I think across the board. I think this is what's interesting. I don't think
we do.
Denzel
I
has
don't
not
have
played
it,
it.
sadly.
Right? You haven't
I'm
played
a broke
it.
boy. It's okay.
Broke boy. Lerone got how many hours into it?
About maybe 15. Maybe 15.
And you're pretty much over it, I'm assuming, at that?
Nah. Oh, keep in mind, I love. Well, I've seen. Like, I'm not sure how. I heard J Dogma plots aren't always the best. I don't know.
No, they're terrible.
But the little bit I
Capcom
did
hasn't
get.
made a good story in a game ever, questionably.
That's true. So I'm taking it with a grain of salt. What I've seen so
Allegedly.
far has not thrown me off. The combat, I love the combat.
Mm-hmm.
The game, I like the game. The only reason I haven't kept playing is just because I got to give my own personal mental fatigue. Because I got to do the Sphinx quest. And I just did like, damn, I got to walk over that bitch again. That's crazy. And I just don't, I can't do it. Oh, that's a personal issue. I can't do it. Look, I game, but I definitely have casual tendencies. My casual tendencies like, hey, yo, I need some fast travel or something. The fairy stones and the portable
Yeah, I
port
mean, just
crystal
straight up.
shit.
Tell us what you don't like. Tell us what you do like. You like the combat.
I like the combat.
Story is basically non-existent. Get used to that.
Yeah. Well, I did like the little bits I did see, but apparently that.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't go anywhere. It's
Yeah.
That's
I
the
like-
biggest problem with those games. They have I don't know if they just don't care, or there's just like no one over there at Capcom that understands getting deeper into something. Like,
Yeah.
I have
And
no
look,
idea.
As much as I do bitch about the walking on feet, as much as I do bitch about traveling in that game, I do actually
Walking
like the
on
open
feet.
world. Like, I will say this, and I told this to Infamous, I refuse to believe people actually live in this world. Motherfuckers getting shot up and jump every 10 feet. I thought I was playing the old school Pokemon game, walking the tall grass. Every time I walk 5
Get
feet,
jumped by 30 goblins
bro,
every
I would
5
have
feet.
pound that, bro. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
the entire world is really perilous.
you're not even safe in the
everywhere.
towns, my nigga. You go
Just
there,
the
there's a
lady
Yeah,
at
they
dragon.
start
entrances,
running
you'll
into
be
town
fine.
and shit.
A dragon attacked me in town 4 times. And don't get me
I think that
started
was
on.
the same dragon, bro.
It was the same dragon, but we can't.
He
I
can't
mean,
come
the
back
fact that you couldn't kill him after 4 times, he was like, yeah, yo.
He was also decided to go for the Trickster. Trickster is a wild decision to even have in that game to me. That's crazy.
I will say this: I like the trickster. Oh my bad. I like being a professional gaslighter. That's the real job
The
class.
fucking
mean-
the Gaslighter Supreme is pretty funny.
I mean, it's accurate.
You just make people go off that cliff. But it's funny as hell. And I do like the random side quests. Like there was one time I was playing. I helped the old man get to some hot spring.
Oh,
And I'm
yeah.
like, it took
The dwarf guy,
forever.
right?
Yeah, it took
But
forever.
that was an actual side quest.
Yeah, but I didn't know it, and I like that. Like, something I stumbled across. I saw this man on the side of the road. I was like, all right. After like 2 hours, I'm like, this better be worth something. Cause I've been helping this old senile fool for like
Man.
all day. I got a
Did you have all
vocation. I'm
your
like, oh,
friends
that
when
was
you
worth
did
it.
it?
Huh?
Did you have a full team when you did it?
I did have four. I was on level, so I just kind of picked the other stuff. They died.
Rodney
I'll just find them
Savage
later.
over here.
But
I'm a huge fan of Dragon's Dogma, and I love Dragon's Dogma too, but
Alright, let's get into Rodney's point of view. now.
yeah.
when I have to fight the
day.
game to enjoy
got a
it,
vocation.
we got issues.
Oh my god.
AI, dumb as shit, bro.
I can't believe it's been 12 years, and I think the AI for the pawns
AI is
is worse. than it
worse.
was.
It is. It's so bad.
You know how many times like my pawns just stumbled off of cliffs?
Oh no, they full
Died.
jump, they full sprint in.
Bro,
Like,
what?
And like, I'm
The
like,
fuck?
Catch
alright,
you, bro. If you
They
jump.
do catch you.
there you've been to what is it, Dragon's Breath Tower or whatever? Well,
What?
it's a,
Dragon's
it's a
Breath Tower? Yeah. I know.
So
what
you
you're talking
got a bridge.
Well, first,
get
how
the
many
area.
hours in are you?
It's, about 40.
Got him.
Like I am genuinely enjoying it.
This is an
It
excellent
works.
three-way viewpoint. It's 15 hours, 40 hours, then it will get to me.
Cause it's like, all right, the classes are fun. Like I
What
said,
what
like,
classes are you doing?
Right now I'm doing Mystic Spear Hand, but I'm about to go back to Rogue because I maxed out Mystic Spear Hand.
Okay, so are you maxing out everything, or are you just maxing out the stuff you want?
Pretty much maxing out the stuff I want. I will try some of the mage classes just because I never actually played a mage in the old Dragon's Dogma.
Okay.
But for the most part, I was thief. You know, I do want to do archer and magic archers. It's gonna be a bunch of classes to level up. Not that I think about it. But overall, what I played so far is fun.
We'll go back to your AIs in Dragon's Breath Tower.
Yeah. So I went there once. Somebody fell off a cliff, so I was down a man. And once you get up to the top of the tower, there's a dragon you have to fight. So I'm like, I really don't want to do that without a full team. And of course, it was the healer that fell off the cliff. So I'm like, I gotta go back. So I'm like, alright, I gotta make the trek back. And like Lerone said, there's fast travel is scarce, which I don't really mind. The only time I mind it is when I absolutely have to do something in town, or I need to get to a riftstone to get a pawn. Are the only times where I really notice it as much. Like if something happens, and stuff will happen to your pawn, like something stupid will happen. They might get grabbed by an ogre, or you know, nudged off a ledge and murdered. And there's nothing you can do about it. Like you can't go down there and save them. So you just down a man, yeah, until you get to another riftstone, which is a bit of a problem, considering there are a lot of ledges that lead to instant death.
Yep.
And there's a lot of big enemies that like to jump you at ledges. Poor choice, but I mean it's doable. You're just probably gonna lose somebody in the process, so just, you know, wary, I guess. But AI, my pawn seems to be one of the smarter ones.
What vocation is your pawn?
My pawn is a warrior right now.
Okay, interesting.
So I had Lerone's pawn for a while.
Oh my god, yes she had. I'm so sorry.
I mean, she put in work while she was around. Until she got, you know, thrown down a ravine and straight into the brine. But,
no.
you know, she did her thing. I respect it. If you played more and leveled her up, I would have kept her in the party. I just out leveled her for the most part. They're doozy. Is it the pawn personalities? Cause some people's pawns act so weird.
Oh, they don't shut up.
It's not even the fact that they talk. It's the fact that they will run off in a direction by themselves and just get bodied for no reason. Just run off. Pick a direction.
I think it depends on the
sprint,
inclination of the class and like what they know, and a certain other factor which we'll get into.
Oh.
And it's so weird that like whenever I'm going somewhere, like they're always sprinting ahead of me, and I'm like, first off, the healer should not be leading the fucking charge anywhere. You need to stay your ass in the back, first and foremost. Secondly, there was one pawn that liked to pick people up and try and chuck them off mountains, which I thought was
excellent.
Like, she kind of petty, but it's working, so I ain't gonna judge it. Very weird, but it worked. It worked. And then bridges, AI and bridges, bad time.
Oh,
very
bridges?
bad time. Like the bridges you can break.
Oh yeah, they'll just attack. They don't give a shit. They'll just attack on it.
Yeah, and there was an NPC following my group.
Oh no.
When I went to Dragon's Breath, he broke the bridge, and I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to get across? So I had to get a rig it across a sheer cliff wall and try and parkour to the other side because there was no other way to get where I needed to go. And thankfully, I did find out if you wait a few days or maybe
they repair the
bridges,
bridges.
turn it back on. The bridge will come back.
There is a bridge repair group in the land of wherever the fuck Dragon's Dogma 2 takes place. I want to say Granzus. I don't know. Vermont.
Yeah.
Vermont. Yeah.
I'm over here sitting like highly upset. I'm like, how am I supposed to get over here now? And I'm over here sitting there trying to, look at the map and find alternate routes, and there were no real alternate routes to get where I needed to go.
Yes, somehow you made it.
I mean, I just happened to do something, and the bridge was back. Like I didn't,
Oh, okay.
I didn't do anything personally, because I was finna be like, I guess I'm just cucked out of that mission until the next playthrough.
I will say this. I did get cut out of the side quest I wanted to do randomly. I didn't get no warning or anything. I just finished another mission. I finished another side quest too fast, and it canceled me out of the side quest I wanted. That was annoying.
Was it a time side quest?
It was it was the what's her name? Orica? Is that her name?
Ulrika?
Oh yeah.
Orica, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after you
Look out for you.
save her town from a random dragon attack, think you. So I repair. What's that other? Let's start with the H. What's the other town's name?
Harv.
Harv. Yeah, I repaired Harv before I talked to her again, and I just canceled out her whole quest. So
It's not cancel out her quest.
it definitely discontinued the quest.
Doing the coronation stops her quest.
I don't think I did.
Because I did that, but I did the quest immediately after.
Coronation stops a bunch of quests.
Yeah, the coronation's like a big key point in the main story.
I honestly wish that they would make that more prevalent.
I mean,
Just so you know, I know they do say a line where it's like, yeah, make sure all of
yeah,
your
you better not do
affairs
anything
are in
else.
order
Yeah.
before you do such and such. But I'm like, all right, I did most of the side quests and the other stuff. I didn't know if I could finish or not because I didn't know exactly where to go. So I did it, and it canceled out like 3 quests. I'm like, ooh, all right, guess I could have did them. It's
Yeah.
like I'll do that in the next playthrough too. It's just stuff they won't tell you. It's stuff they won't tell you outright.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, I understand it, and I'm not too mad about it, but there are some things that I wish were clearer. Other than the AI being just, I don't know.
AI is cap as shit.
Self-destructive as
You have
being
to
the
be
best
so
word.
careful. What do you have on your warrior? A skill.
Let's see. Heavenward, Sunder, Raising Sweep, Windstorm Slash, and Tidal Wrath.
Okay.
I
'Cause I
tried to
know-
make sure not to pick anything where it just eats their stamina entirely.
Yeah, no, because they
will
just
just
throw
spam it.
hard as fuck. It's crazy. Well, yeah. So what do you think about the game overall?
Overall, so far, I would definitely give it like a solid 8.
Here's another interesting thing. Do you think it's better than the first game?
No.
Damn.
See, I played, Dark Arisen. I do remember playing
So you
it
never
with-
did play Base Dragon's Dogma, huh?
I did, but I didn't own it. When I
Okay.
bought it, when I owned it, it was Dark Arisen. So,
Yeah.
they obviously had fixed certain things and improved others.
Definitely changed stuff.
Yeah. And I heard that they sold a bunch of copies and they will definitely be supporting this game in the future, so that's nice to know. They said in a tweet recently. But
Yeah, it sold very
honestly-
well apparently.
I feel like, well, obviously Dark Arisen was a more complete package because they had time to improve things.
Oh, it was an expansion
Yeah.
that they made you rebuy the game for.
I mean, luckily I
So
didn't
12
buy
year
the
old
game already.
Capcom.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
Oh, what is it? Marvel vs. Capcom? What is it?
Uh huh.
What's the
Every game they released, they did this.
Yeah. I just remember Lerone was
That's
so
not
upset.
Resident Evil. They didn't do it.
Don't
Resident
remind me
Evil.
of Marvel's Capcom, bro. Don't do that.
They did it with Marvel. They did it with Street Fighter. They did it with old Resident Evils, but not. I guess I don't know. They just didn't do it with newer ones. They did it with everything else though.
Yeah. There are a lot of things that I do like about this game. I don't know if I would say that it's better than the first one though. The first one, see, they made changes to the classes because certain classes were stupid OP, and I still feel like certain classes are still just
Uh huh.
blatantly better than others. But they kind of separated it to make it more appealing to play other classes, and I respect that.
Yeah.
But overall, honestly feel like the first one might be a bit better though. So far, it could always change my my mind
You haven't
as we
beaten
get
it,
further
yeah. Stuff
into it
might
and unlock.
change.
Yeah,
That DLC might go crazy. That's been leaked. You know.
yeah. So
Um,
I will withhold judgment until I get like I won't say a completed product, but
at least a comparable one, right?
yeah.
Although I do think base Dragon's Dogma is probably still better than this game. I have like 100+ hours. I probably have like 130 hours because I went back started playing the PlayStation version too.
I saw that. I was like, damn, man.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
could.
out
I mean,
here.
I'm gonna say definitely. I think probably the first game overall has better aspects. Like I think the dialogue overall is 10 times better than the first game across the board. Every character, I just think sounds better. And there's some real bad ones in this game. Like it sounds like AI motherfuckers are talking. Um, and I think that's such an important part because the pawns are part of this, and some of the pawn voices are fucking terrible. Like they sound like people trying to LARP and do parody YouTube videos, bro. It's fucking crazy. There's like this
Agreed.
old
We're
man
streaming.
voice
Go
who
check
sounds
out the
like,
stream.
"Oh, Risen, I can't believe you've done." Like he literally sounds like that. It's fucking insane.
Sounds like a caricature of the
Shut
actual.
that
Yes,
liar.
exactly.
Yeah.
They're trying to go for the old like
How dare
Gandalf
you come in
voice
here and lie?
guy, and he sounds like some dude mimicking it in a parody. It's so bad. And it's the same thing for like a female version where it's just like this insanely British like
Oh, yeah, the
We'll
crackhead.
talk
Yes,
about this
definitely
crackhead,
over the
yeah.
top.
And,
Oh,
yeah, oh, yeah, it sounds
yeah, I know
so
exactly what you're
So
talking
stupid.
about.
I'm like, why are you fucking? Who the fuck chose that as your voice? How dare they? Like, it's so insulting.
Who signed off
Not
on
all of
that?
them are like that, thankfully, so it's not that terrible. I just have to be really careful about the pawns you pick. But still, even with
Certain
that, I
personage?
feel like there's less dialogue in this game. Maybe because I pick like similar voices, they have like the same type of lines or something, or maybe they
I
have to
feel
get
like there's
more.
less good dialogue. Like I miss goblins, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right. You don't hear like goblins what they're weak to. Like they don't really tell you what they're weak to anymore. See, that's what I thought until as I was playing like 100+ hours in, I got a pawn, and this fucker said like. It's an ogre. They're weak to ice or some shit. I was like, what? I never even heard anyone say that. Like, what the fuck? So, like, maybe they actually just have to learn over a really long
Oh, you think they
period of
might need to
time or
get that
something.
badge
Yes.
thing?
Yeah,
I
maybe they need
think
to get
they
the
do,
badges, which
yeah.
in case it's way too hard to get those badges, takes
Oh,
way
it
too
is.
long. It's fucking insane. But I played way too much of this game, and I've barely heard them change like what they fucking say. Like, it's crazy. I want more of like everything in Dragon's Dogma 1, they sound like they were in dire need of something happening, right? Like, wolves hunting packs, or like they sounded so into it. It was so immersive. It was so hype.
But Arisen, didn't you know this party was made full of women?
Dude, they
They
comment on
say
the
that
party being full of
every
women
like
every
10 minutes.
5 minutes, bro. Stop fucking shaming me for having women in my party, bro, okay?
Why are you include Arisen?
Yeah, like, holy shit. Like,
But
chill
like
out, bro. I'm sure I said the same thing about men too, and it's probably like gay shaming people who are like that too. Like that's a fucking wild thing
I've
to
never
say.
seen so many sausages on the grill at the same time,
Yeah.
Arisen.
Oh no!
Mm,
If they're gonna say it, at least give them
that's
some
crazy.
different lines, bro. They said the same thing over and over again. Which is funny, 'cause I feel like this is the same thing, the same issue people had in the original game, which is why like they had like the chatter removal thing, which they do have in this game too. You can get like an inclination that makes them stop talking entirely. Um, it's fucked up.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Hey,
They have
yo.
such a area where they could just have fun with it, which I wish they would
Huh.
do, and they just say like, because they have these people who just sound like they're parodying shit, and it's not funny and just sounds bad because they
Yeah.
sound like they're trying to act for real and they're not. If they could have people actually say like really dumb shit in the for real voice, like I want Matt Mercer as a pawn. He's like, "Holy shit, Risen, you fuck that cyclops!" Like just I want you to say dumb fun shit like that.
I guess he couldn't see where we were coming from.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Give one of them like crazy puns, like go crazy with it. It's just like a voice DLC or something. We have tons of goofy
Yeah, I feel
voices.
like they definitely should.
That'd be
Um,
great.
but definitely lacking in the voices and just the main characters, dude. Have you met the mercenary dude, Rodney?
The dude with the Killmonger haircut?
Yes.
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 Bro, that man is an AI or
He
he don't know
phoned
how to
them
read,
lines
bro.
in
You're
if he
right.
was human. He phoned
Holy
them lines
shit. I
in.
have not heard voice acting that tone deaf in a fucking minute, bro. And I was
See,
fucking
honestly,
upset too.
it's funny because the moment we started the podcast, I had just finished up one of his missions, and I'm like, this has got to be one of the worst Is he human?
Oh,
Like, I hope he's not human.
I don't think he's human, bro. There's no way. This
KB.
dude, it's fucked up because his character idea of his character is really cool. He's like the Virgil, right? He's the fucking anime what the hell is it called?
Rival.
Rival, yeah, like the rival character.
Yeah. The one
And
that
obviously
wants
he
to
just
have
gets
a fight
shit
to the
on.
death
Yeah,
in
he
the
wants to fight you
future.
to death
Yeah.
in the future. And one, he's way too like he's just a fucking. I mean, the whole game's way too easy. We'll get to that later, but his idea of his character is cool. Every time he opens his mouth, I want to kill myself because it's like, holy shit, dude, you're fucking. I could do better voice acting while taking a shit. Like it's insane. You did not give a fuck. Somebody paid you $20 off the street to do that. Like that's crazy. You
He's
read the
definitely
lie.
an
It sounds like he's
intern.
making announcements over a fucking speaker, like a loudspeaker.
Well done, Orison. I'd like to fight you to the death when the time comes. See you
No,
later.
that's too much intonation. Like that's way too.
Really?
Like, yeah, he speaks
Yeah.
like he's a robot. He's like reading a book. I don't know how to do it. He's
See
like
you
reading
later,
a book.
Orison.
Like,
Oh, it seems we've been separated. I'll see you on the other side.
you're putting too much effort into it again.
Rip
Like,
steel.
it's so bad. He's like, I want the battle to insist beyond our next contemporary battles, Arisen. I will see you around, Arisen. Good day, bro. And you think he says bro a lot too, right?
Good day, bro.
He says some
does.
dumb shit. It is insane. Cool idea for a character. Some of the worst shit I've ever heard in my life. But it's not just really him. There's a lot of really bad, random NPC dialogue. He's the standout though for sure. He's fucking atrocious.
It's pretty bad.
At the opposite end, though, there's some pretty good ones. I think Eclipse the first game. I think pretty much all the main characters are pretty good. Like Brant's really good. I think Wilhelmina is excellent. You never see Disa at all, so I can't even say her voice actor's good. Ben, the little kid, or like the kid you meet in the castle, is cool.
Yeah.
Like pretty much all those people are good. Ulrika, like everyone else is pretty solid. Faces. The bigger problem beyond the voice acting is that this game has fucking no story to speak of, and basically no interesting or cool moments like the first game had. Kind of had in spades, honestly, where like that game's story was a joke. Obviously, it was just silly, but there was a lot of cool shit that happens, right? Like you sneak in.
Yeah.
I mean, you sneak in the tomb and you fucking find the evil, creepy mustard man, like resurrecting the dead in the basement. I don't know. What was his name? Like Elysian, I think his name was. He looked like Danny DeVito, but an evil, zealot
Like
version of Danny
the fat
DeVito.
dude in the black cloak.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, and like that dude's voice actor killed in that game. That shit was sick. Like he was selling that shit. And he's like crazy in the basement resurrecting zombies, and you have to go. You meet the guy who helps you. I forgot about the guy who helps you in the town. He wants you to go kill like one of the noblemen there who were doing that, and to test your like will to do what's necessary. Like that was interesting. You go to the Shadow Fort, fight the goblins, and you can follow the goblin dude into like the fucking cave, and then there's a fucking Hydra in the cave. Like it's a cool cinematic boss fight. The end of the game, obviously, when the dragon comes, the dragon voice actor, absolute downgrade, crazy. I thought they got the same voice actor for the first game. Absolutely not. He sounds okay. He just sounds like some douchebag. But a
He
voice
doesn't sound as
actor.
good. No, I
Not
do
at all.
agree.
Not at all. What a disappointment. But also, the dragon's just not in this game, like at all.
Really?
No, it's crazy. Like he shows up like 3 or 4 times, I think, in the first game, right? Or at least twice.
Yeah.
I can think of. And then you have the insane final boss with him at the end, right? And you're like running through a fucking dead civilization for like 10 minutes. It's super sick.
To get to
this
like
game-
the peak of a mountain.
Yeah, peak of a fucking big open
And
battlefield.
you're
It's
like
crazy.
gripped onto his scales as he's flying through the skies
Yeah,
and stuff. Like, yeah.
You're running over battlements. You're fucking getting chased through a cavern. Like it was nuts. It was super cool. This man shows up at the end of the game, fucking rickrolls this secondary antagonist, and then just takes you to the final boss counter. It's trash. Like, it's crazy. I couldn't believe that shit. So the story is basically shit, and even though it has interesting characters, right? It has like Faces, who is this guy who you think wants to like stop the cycle, which is the most interesting part about Dragon's Dogma, right? And that was the most interesting part about Dark Arisen. And the first game is like, yo, this cycle is fucking people up. It's making people become gods and they don't want to, and they live eternal like torment, and it's making other people fucking, lose the people they love and suffer as like crazy malformed fucking monstrosities. Like, what is going on here? Who's doing this? Who the fuck knows? Who cares? Fuck all those people. Go have this shitty boss fight and fucking do this stupid other bullshit. So the story's trash. That's sad. Fuck the story. The gameplay, obviously, especially as me, as someone who likes to play fighter and warrior, is 10 out of 10. They killed the fucking gameplay. Right? I love the gameplay of the first game.
I love it.
They
it made
killed
me
the
feel
Strider.
like I was playing, like, that the feeling you get when you play a new game, like 10, 20, 15 years ago when you were a little kid, and it was just so fun. You didn't really care what you did. Like,
Absolutely. You just want to fucking do shit because it's cool.
Yeah.
And Dragon's Dogma 1 has, like, I'm like, oh, the fighter's cool. But really, if you're playing fighter in Dragon's Dogma 1, you're fucking throwing hard as shit. The class is terrible. It's a joke. It's trash. You can do it. It's just bad. All right. Same thing with Warrior, right? Warrior only had 3 skills, right? He's fucking this big slow asshole. He could do fucking damage, and you could play well with him, but he's ass, realistically. All right. And you just had the Strider, who was the be-all, fucking end-all God King amongst men.
Oh yeah.
In that game, right? But it had super fun skills. Right? It wasn't just stupid. It was like you had cool abilities to do cool shit.
I felt like I was in Lord of the Rings when I played the first Dragon's Dogma.
And the first one, really?
Character.
Yeah, I guess the stuff you.
Because I was the assassin, and then I had the bow.
Yeah.
And then it felt good. Like climbing monsters always felt fun, and just tearing up the shred.
You had 6 skills. It was super cool. Even the sorcerers and stuff had a ton of spells and stuff, right? The mages had support. Mystic Knight, obviously, super fucking cool class. What the fuck else? The Ranger was super interesting. Like, sure, some of those classes were shit. They were all pretty fun. And this game, they're like, yo, fighter, the hype is shit. They made this man so much cooler than the first game. Actually doable perfect parries. Like, I feel like they tripled the fucking window for it, but it still feels tight enough to feel rewarding. Like the camera slows down and shit when you do it too. It's super good. By changing the way the triangle buttons, like you don't have heavy attacks anymore, which is kind of weird, but you have like what they call it, successive strike. Whenever you get like a stagger on an enemy, you hit him with a triangle when you're running like a warrior or a fighter or a thief. And like the melee classes, you get like a unique takedown animation, which is fucking dope. Does a ton of damage. It like allows those classes to do damage, and they didn't really have a lot of offensive options. The fighter's super cool. Actually feels like the main character in this game. Super dope. Warrior, same thing. Warrior's fucking brokenly overpowered in this game. They're all like, damn, we fucked up in that first game. Here's fucking like infinite super armor. All your moves do a fuckload of damage. Like it's kind of silly how broken it is. Like, it's too good, but, I mean, the game's just too easy in general, so it's whatever. You still look cool.
I'm honestly surprised they don't have, like, difficulties.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Dragon's Dogma 1 didn't have difficulties either. They added hard mode later as free DLC.
Yeah.
They'll probably do that. Thief, I mean, people are upset there was no Strider. Thief is just Strider without the bow, which, I mean, sounds a little bit less fun, but they gave him, like, even more moves. Like, the melee executions, like I said, he has fucking Ultra Instinct, which is retarded.
Grappling hook.
He has a grapple fucking thing. He has a super double jump. He has a wall jump. He has they made the fucking bomb plan better because you can put it on enemies. He has like a super fucking like on enemy move that does a ton of damage. They rolled in like assassin moves. I think the bomb was an assassin move, but he has masterful kill, like the parry thing, which they nerfed the shit out of, by the way, which is kind of sad, but it was OP as fuck, so that's fine.
They definitely closed that window a little bit.
Yeah, they tighten the window and it doesn't work on big enemies anymore.
Because you used
At
to be
least
able to
the first
literally
one.
counter
You can parry
everything
every
that
physical
wasn't.
attack in the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not anymore. That shit got nerfed. But it's fine because you have an iframe dodge, which I guess you had in the first game, but just
It's
having
way
that,
better. It's way
yeah,
better
it's
in this one,
fine.
yeah.
And you have Ultra Instinct too, which is retarded.
It's like you have that skill that's pretty much a gap closer, but I'm like, I don't even need it to waste stamina when I can just press R1 and do the same thing.
Yeah, the dodge is really strong. I like biting window because it makes it super anime.
I love just running up and
You have
just tackling
so many
somebody and
skills.
just stabbing them.
Yeah, you just run up, put them on the ground, and like cut them in half. Like it's
Just gut
fucking
'em,
sick.
and you just
It's
keep
so
it moving.
cool. Yeah, you can do some cool shit. So it's still cool. That class is awesome. And then here's where the problems start to occur, right? Mystic Knight compared to Mystic Spearhand. Mystic Spearhand's cool for sure. It's probably
Mystic
the
Knight's
closest thing
better,
you'll
though.
ever get to a Dragoon,
It's funny.
like an action game.
Like they give you straight Dragoon
Yeah, just
moves.
straight
Like you
Dragoon
have to jump.
moves. Yeah, you got jump, you got everything. But Mystic Knight's better, right?
Yeah.
This also stems from the problem is that this game decided to incorporate class skills to like different buttons and just give you 4 actual skills, which is a downgrade from every class but the warrior in the previous, which had 6. And like a Dragon's Open 1, like your right hand weapon would have 3 and your left hand weapon would have 3, unless you were a mage, and then you just got 6. Alright?
Yeah.
So in this game, they kind of fuck you with that, which is kind of sad. It doesn't really hurt the fighter, warrior, and thief because they have all the really good skills. Like obviously, thief could just use more shit, but they're fine with 4. Warriors only had 3, so now he has 4, so that feels amazing. Fighter has less, but again, the tools he have is so much better. It doesn't even matter. And he has like the Tusk Toss on the fucking hold square, so he has like an additional skill pretty much for free. So that feels good. But as a mage and a sorcerer, which I did eventually play, they feel like poop in comparison to the first game. Holy shit. Mage, I mean, having the heal as a basic thing you can cast is great. You can't aim it anywhere. It has to come around you, which means you have to go into danger or have enemies or your melee dudes come out of danger to cast, which sucks.
Yeah.
I guess it's just a way to balance it a little bit. I don't know. And then the offensive spells all suck ass, I think, in comparison to the first game. Like the first game, like Combustion, the Wall of Fire, that shit was so dope. You don't have that on Mage at all. I don't know if you had it on Mage in the first game. I think you did.
I'm not sure.
Maybe not. You have like High Frigger, which is like the ice, High 11, which is the lightning, and then you have like I forgot what it's not called Combustion in this game. It's called something else. You have like you have Flagration of the flamethrower, which is fucking butt. I finished all those skills are terrible compared to the spells in the first game. Like I don't know if only Sorcerer got it, but like, I played a Sorcerer too. You don't get like any of the tier 3 spells. Like, I don't know if that was only Dark Arisen. I feel like even the level 2 ones are better in Dragon's Dogma 1. Like your ice, I feel like shot out like ice fucking tentacles and like annihilate stuff. I feel like the lightning is better. Then you have like a chain whip you could use, like a lightning whip.
You did, yeah.
You had fireballs you could cast. Obviously they have the super spells. Like they have like Maelstrom, they have Bolide, which is now called like Meteoron. And they have the fuck was the last one?
If anything, I feel like they're gonna
Like
add
the
a
holy
lot of
spell.
those back later.
Maybe. Because playing as those classes was boring as hell this game. They all felt so slow and so bad. Like I'm sure they were like it was fine because I was able to do stuff, but I was like, dude, I'd rather just play any melee class. And like the mage has cool support stuff. Like they do have like an attack speed buff. They have like a overshield that takes hits. Like sorcerer has like nothing. Like sorcerer's trash. It has like a forward launching combustion, which just felt like a worse version of it. You can't aim. You can't aim like any of the skills, but they have to be locked on. I mean, you have like an AoE freeze, like a blizzard, instead of the giant ice spikes. It just felt worse, which is kind of sad because magic was like one of the coolest things in Dragon's Dogma 1. They still have the buffs and stuff. Yeah, I mean, it was big risk, big reward, right? You sit there for like legit 40 seconds casting your spell and
But
you
if
fucking
you
just
manage to
spell
get it off
everything. Yeah.
everything in the
Yeah.
on.
It was pretty cool. They definitely nerfed Maelstrom a little bit too. I think it has a limit of how many people it can pick up, and the radius to suck is smaller, so you don't get a.
Oh no.
If somebody
Big
casts it in a
suck.
room, you just die instantly. I don't think anyone's ever casted it on me yet, but we'll see.
I mean, I just remember it was
Dark Arisen was one room, and there's like 3 of them casting, and if you don't kill them, you die. Like that was it.
I remember getting juggled from full health. I got juggled for like
I'm sure it'll still happen if that hits
30
you,
seconds. Because I was dead, but the
I've
game
never seen
didn't
anyone
say
cast
game
it.
over until
Yeah,
my
and you
body
just
hit
keep
the
going.
ground.
Yep.
Yeah. So that was fun.
Yeah. And then what's it? Oh, yeah, they added Trickster as the weird unique class, right? So we lost Assassin, we lost Mystic Knight, we lost Ranger. What else did we lose? I don't think anything else, right?
Yeah. I mean, but why would you make a
And we got
class
Mystic
where you don't do
Spearhand,
anything?
you got Trickster, and you got
Mystic Spearhand, Trickster, and is there technically another new class?
I don't think so, right?
No, I don't think so.
No, we had everything else.
You got the 2 mage classes. You got the warrior. The what's the shield sword and board one called?
Fighter.
You got fighter warrior. You got the thief. Like you said, assassin's out. You got the archer. You got the magic archer.
And Mage and Sorcerer.
Yeah. Warfare.
Warfare, that was the other one. Okay.
Yeah.
So Trickster, I like the idea for people who don't want to like do the action combat. Like maybe they just want to like command their pawns and stuff to do it. But it's really not enough of that, and it's more just, you're supposed to like cast out a decoy, use the decoy to possess the enemy, and then have all the enemies fight the decoy. I think it would have been cool if you could control the enemy when you did it. That would have been cool. There are some
like
cool
unique,
niche.
moveset.
Yeah, it's a complete unique moveset. That'd be sick. But it's like they want you to throw people off cliffs with illusions, have them pretend like they're locked in walls with illusions. Have your
Like, what if
pawns
there
get
are no
buffed and kill
cliffs?
shit. Yeah, I mean it's so odd and specific. I'm like, you took out classes people wanted for this. Like this is trash, bro. Nobody wants this shit. It's a really weird class. I wouldn't mind if the classes were there, but they're not, so I'm kind of upset about it. Assassin stuff kind of got rolled into Thief and Fighter. But like Assassin was its own vibe, dude. It was like super unique. It was like sword and board or just sword or daggers with the bow. Like I think they could have did something there, like just a sword and you have unique options. I don't know. Whatever. I think Fighter and Thief are so good it doesn't even matter, but
Yeah, agreed.
definitely options to do stuff. Trickster being from random colors that don't even make sense is fucking stupid. Like there should be colors for the classes it's hybrid of. Mystic Archer, I didn't even mention. Mystic Archer's just fucking retardedly overpowered. Like I don't know why that's like you just fucking aim and win the game. Like you don't have to do anything. It's kind of how it was in the first game too. I think you had to try a little bit more. Not really. Ranger was similar. You could just spam explosive arrow, and they were like, "Fuck that, just have Archer." And Archer's just like a shit version of fucking Ranger. You have no dodge. You have the coolest kick animation in the game. That was real petty looking.
Oh
It's
yeah, the
hilarious.
backflip.
Oh, yeah, you can do the backflip. I was talking about you could stomp people out and they're on the ground. It's really funny. You just straight start curve stomping. There was a meme I saw of the fucking JoJo, like everyone stomping the dude out.
Oh,
in
yeah.
JoJo.
Yeah.
It's like my full party of archers fucking
Hey,
pawns
yo.
whenever somebody gets knocked down and then just stomping them out. That's really funny, but like that class is kind of butt too, honestly. Like it's good because you can hit weak points a lot, obviously, but you have no defense. Like somebody comes up to you, you're dead. Like they'll just beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. You need a
I was
dodge.
just
They should
surprised
give
that
it a
they
dodge.
didn't give you like a simple sidestep or a dodge
Something,
or
or
a
your
quick
kick should give
dash
you
or something.
armor, or you can jump off with armor or dodging. There's nothing there. Like it feels like a worse version of the Strider and the Ranger. It feels bad. Yeah. So as the classes I play, they got the big come up. So I really like the gameplay. It's a ton of fun.
Yeah,
Like,
It's been locked out.
I love the fucking gameplay. I think it's 10 times better than the first game, just because the fighter and the warrior feel like actual classes I could play now. I also think they kind of generalize the combat to a good point, where it feels like, yeah, if I hit weak points on monsters, they'll get knocked down, and then I get big damage. Right, pretty much regardless of whatever you use. And that's pretty much how every monster works, as long as you use the whatever their weakness is. Unfortunately, the game's just too easy. Like, I see you get to like level 30, and you just start steamrolling the whole game. Like, nothing really does anything to you. I don't know if it's a bug or whatever. Like, I feel like the first game is kind of like that too. But I feel like if you got hit in the first game, you got knocked down, things can go bad real fast.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it doesn't even matter in this game. Like, you take like no damage. It's very hard to die. Like, Drakes can fucking murder you. Drakes are pretty hard, but like, if you have an offensive enough class, you'll just kill the Drake before he gets a chance to move. Like, you just get stun locked to death. Like, there was rooms too. This is another problem with the game, is that when you get to the end game, the Everfall equivalent. I don't know if you want spoilers for this, Rodney, or not.
Nah, I wanna.
Okay, well, I
experience
remember
it.
rooms in the Everfall that were still hard, even at level 200. Like, I remember one room and there was like 6 Hellhounds and 2 Liches, and they could respawn the Hellhounds and shit, and you could just get annihilated if you get caught. That doesn't exist in this game. At least I never found it. So it's really easy. I wish it was harder. Maybe they'll add more shit later. Who knows? But
I feel like they probably will.
like, so that's gameplay. That's story. Graphics, obviously, I think this is one of the best looking games I ever played. It looks fucking awesome. This game makes me feel like Lord of the Rings. I feel like I'm fucking going on an adventure with my goddamn fellowship, and I'm gonna go fucking see some cool shit happen, and it happens, and it's fucking dope.
I will say, when I play Warfare, the outfit gives me Game of Thrones vibes. Like
Warfare
the default
outfit?
gives you.
I don't even know what the
not the
default
Warfare,
outfit is.
the Mystic Spear Hands outfit. Definitely.
Oh yeah, like the gambesons and the shit like that.
Yeah, like
it
the
looks
leather
cool.
Jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's good drip. Oh, that's something else we never mentioned. The drip, you have less drip in this game, which I thought I'd be more upset about. You used to have like a so you used to have a headpiece, an inner armor for the chest, inner armor for the pants, boots and gauntlets. In this game, you only have 2. You have an inner armor and outer armor for the head, chest, pants, and boot. No, you don't have boots. You have chest and pants. Alright, so it's way less. But the shit they give you, it looks pretty fucking good, so I'm not even that mad about it. It is a downgrade though, for sure. I don't know why they felt the need to do that. But whatever. It's fine. Doesn't bother me because there's good looking shit. If there wasn't good looking shit, I think it'd be a bigger problem. But, obviously the lack of freedom there is kind of obnoxious. I'm sure it's just to cut cost. There's a lot of stuff in this game that feels like, we need to not hire that voice actor because we are ballooning something. I don't even know if it's ballooning costs. I feel like they need to get a game out every year. I feel like Capcom's yearly thing, they need to get a game out, and they're just like, bro, this game needs to get out. We can't keep messing around with this or something, because it definitely feels like there's some unfinished shit here when they said this is specifically the finished version of Dragon's Dogma. It does not. I feel like that.
Finished version.
And that was supposed to be the first game. Like, that felt like this got more cohesion in it, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I was really excited for them to go into the story stuff with Dark Arisen, maybe touch on that. They kind of just, like, LOL face roll it and go beyond that, and it's dumb as fuck, and boring, and the characters are, like, ignored entirely when they should have been the center stage. The best part about this game is the thing I do in every game is when you start, you're like, here's the world, go explore it. I'm like, cool, that's what I always want to do. I don't want to touch the main quest at all. That's the best part of the game, dude.
Yeah.
Is running around exploring shit, getting cool loot, killing cool enemies, doing cool animations, leveling up is fun as fuck.
Agreed. I'm a simple man.
I would love all the other stuff to get fixed at some point. I don't think you could do that with DLC. I think you can add cool stuff, but this game apparently sold pretty well. Hopefully we get a Dragon's Dogma 3 before I'm 40 years old. That'd be cool.
Nah, you'll be 38 and a half.
That's fucked up. That's probably true.
I don't feel like it'll take as long as between the first
I hope we get one before 2030. I hope they realize that they have something special with Just the weird fucking jank of Dragon's Dogma and the combat just being incredibly fun.
Oh, I will mention one thing, and if we want to keep on, we can. But the the Vindictus home run ragdoll a monster out of the map.
Oh my god, ragdoll physics in games is still fucking peak, bro. It'll never not
Agreed.
be. It is optimal. Could have had cool death animations. Fuck that shit. Make that motherfucker fly off that cliff doing starfish
Like a
cartwheels,
clay
bro.
dog.
Like a goddamn donut. Make him roll down
I've
that
seen
mountain.
my warrior many a time just home run
Oh
a goblin
my
off
God,
a
warrior, bro.
mountaintop.
Have you done the execution when they're like getting
That
knocked
does
to their
sound
knee? If you do like the
For
triangle button when they're on a knee, it's like a humanoid enemy, like up to like a saurian. You'll
Mhm.
fucking impale that bitch, and you'll just fucking
oh, they just
fling
fling them, yeah.
I've flung motherfuckers off of cliffs into the brine, like into other people. It's. Oh my god, the combat is so good.
It's the little
Fucking
things
incredible.
I enjoy.
It's so, dude. The combat is. This is why we love Capcom. We're here for this.
yeah.
I wish they could get the other shit figured out for the last 30 years, but fuck it. This shit's hype as fuck. Sending a fucking stupid doggo flying off the map from a high Frigor spell as he goes fucking starfishing into the abyss. Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. It'll never not be funny. And you getting ragdolled and shit owned across the map is great. It's never not funny.
I've been flung many a times by
Have you ever get
God
picked up a
knows
harpy?
what. Yes.
I got picked up by a harpy and just chucked off a mountain. They just said, fuck you. I don't care how easy you think this game is, bitch.
Oh man.
I
think those are
don't
really
think
the
I've
only times
ever.
I die. is
Yeah,
when
I don't think
get
I've ever died to
thrown
combat
somewhere.
other than the gravity. Gravity's the only thing that's killed me.
Gravity is the most dangerous demon of
Okay,
all.
but I will say, have you met? There's a couple new enemies. There is less enemies in this game too, which is another downgrade. But the enemies are again so fun to fight. Doesn't really matter. Have you met the Dualahan yet?
I have not.
That's
Okay.
crazy, bro.
You
All
meet
right,
him
so
at night, don't you?
he only comes out at night. He's in a certain quest, which I think you could have done by now. Maybe you didn't see it yet, though. It's like this fucked up evil part of the world, like the Misty Marches, where it's like always nighttime, and there's one over there in a quest. But yeah, basically you'll be walking around, and your lantern gets turned off, and you're like, "What the fuck?" And then like your pawns will be like, "Master, the lanterns! Why the lanterns not working?" And then you just see like lights flashing from some direction, and this motherfucker is Virgil teleporting at you. He's the headless horseman, and he fucking got the schmoves, bro, for no reason. Like he's the sickest fight. He's the sickest thing in the whole game. Like he's actually hard to fight, and he's fun as fuck to fight. And I wish every monster in the game was like this. I'm not even gonna say anything else. Just when you fight him, he's gonna fuck your shit up, and it's gonna be cool as fuck. Or you might just unlock him to death. I don't know. It depends what class you're playing. Mystic Archer's it's not fun to play at all. It's retarded. You just kill everything in the game instantly. I don't know what the fuck that's about. That needs to get nerfed by like 45%, like across the board. But they don't even have to interact with the game. Like they just click the button and shoot and wins. Like it's so dumb. At least like the Thief has to like do cool moves. Like the Mystic Archer's retarded. But yeah, the Dualahan is fun as fuck. Easily my new favorite enemy in the game. Eats everything in the first game too. It's fucking super sick.
Nice.
I want more shit like that. It was like fighting fucking the dude. Was it Neo Angelo in Devil May Cry 1? That's what it was like. After fighting all the random jobbers, Devil May Cry 1, then you fight like a fucking cool ass dude who knows how to fight. Badass. But yeah, that's it. I just talked about the Dragon's Dogma for way too fucking long.
Yeah.
That shit's 9 out of 10 in my
mean,
book,
it's
even with all the
good.
shit wrong with it. I'll play it. I'll play
pretty
another
good.
200 hours. The max level is 999 in this game. The stat allocation, they said it changes with your class. It does. You can pretty much play whatever you want when you switch.
Mm-hmm.
But it still has the old min-max system, and you get small stat upgrades depending on what class you are and you level up. And like it's like 5%. Doesn't really matter. But I want to get to 999 with a motherfucker, bro. I swear to God.
I swear to God.
I swear to God, that shit's so much fun to play. Yeah, it's fun. Never have I seen a game with so many issues I can look past easily.
I agree.
Dragon's Dogma 1 was like the best 7 out of 10 I ever played. This is like the worst 9 out of 10 I ever played. Makes no, it makes
The
no,
worst 9 out of 10
it makes
I've ever
no
played.
sense at all, bro.
Yeah, so.
That doesn't make any sense. I want more. That's all I want. Give me more Capcom. Take money. Yeah.
Agreed.
What's next?
Well, you got what's come out? You got Dragon's Dogma. You got what was it? Persona came out not too
Did we
long
talk
ago.
about
Did we talk
Persona?
about that?
I don't know.
We didn't.
I didn't play it. I still haven't played it.
I didn't get far as Rodney, but
I mean, this is
I
really
enjoyed
Rodney's
it.
first playthrough, to be honest.
that's
I
true.
mean,
If anyone's point of view matters, it's his.
I'm
me about the
enjoying it.
Persona.
I honestly,
lit.
I feel like as usual, I always love music.
That menu
Music
game is on fucking point
Oh,
in
music
every
is
one
on
of those
point.
goddamn games.
Menus are like works of art.
And then fucking Lerone showed me a guy put a gun to his head, shot, and then the fucking menu opened out of the like aftermath
Out of the
his
exit
Yeah,
like
right?
what the fuck? Like that was so sick. I wish every game had menus like that. It's so cool.
They definitely know the sauce, the secret sauce.
Yeah, way
So far,
way too good.
like I said, the music is top. The music is always good in Persona games. Gameplay is equally as amazing. I feel like some of the characters aren't as likable as
they
say
suck
maybe
butt.
4 or 5. Like
Are
some,
they good? Are they just
they're still
bad?
good.
They're good.
Like, I personally don't like some of the characters. I'm just like,
Yukari?
you mess up everything
Yukari?
you touch. You said what?
Yukari?
Her too.
Are you thinking about Junpei?
Yes, I'm talking about.
Hey, yo, don't do that to Junpei!
That man is annoying. Like, he's not even the fun, like, best friend annoying. He's just annoying.
Damn, that's crazy.
And it's very irritating. It's like, oh, I want to be the guy. It runs off and always gets clapped. Like, I wish I would have had an option to let him get clapped. Like,
Damn.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's like
Like,
classic JRPG.
He's
Stuff.
grown on me a little bit, but he's still a bum.
Yeah.
What was the dude's name in 5? That was your homie, Ryuji?
Ryuji, I
was
like
a dog,
Ryuji way
Yeah,
better.
Ryuji
Yeah.
is goat, bro. That's crazy.
Junpei is not the best at anything. Yeah.
Not the worst, but not.
No, I didn't say it was the worst.
I feel like the cast in 5 might be my favorite. I haven't finished 4 yet, but I feel like I still vibe with those casts more than a lot of 3's cast so far.
It
So
also
we'll
is
see-
a
we'll
little
see
bit about
once I get further.
the recency.
It's a much
bias.
more somber, much darker story in comparison to the other 2, or 4 and 5. Just the way things are going. So I feel like that is also part of it. So I respect the liberties. Characters are all right. The gameplay is really fun. Music is 10 out of 10 as usual. We will see once I actually finish the game. If
Sure,
if
it'll be
anything,
incredible.
it'll be better. Like
Yeah.
it never gets worse for the most part.
That'll be the day. That'll be crazy. Persona 6 gets worse as you get 100 hours in.
Oh, God.
Imagine.
It just completely screwed the pooch.
People will still
Jesus.
swear by it. Ooh. Yeah, what else came
Can we
out?
can we
I feel like
talk
something
about
else came out.
the liberation of planets?
Oh, Helldivers 2.
Oh,
yeah.
Helldivers. Do
Y'all
it.
been on that.
Yeah,
It's,
man.
it's wild.
It's a fun game.
It's infuriating sometimes, but it is enjoyable.
I will say
Extremely
this.
enjoyable.
It's a legitimate live service game. It's the first game I've ever played. It actually felt like, oh yeah, this is what they meant when they did that.
Yeah, that's
Is it
actually
just
what I wanted
part
to
of
touch on too. Like, this feels like
It's
a,
like what they
a
do
real
with Warhammer.
breathing world. Like, shit is happening. We're trying to do things. We succeed and we get, like, we get new stuff, and then we fail, and then we get reprimanded and shit. Like it feels really good to hop in and like actually be like, man, what I'm doing here actually fucking like matters, like because it's palpable. You can actually see what you're doing for the planets. Are you really doing that much? Not really.
From the outside looking in, I just saw Rodney still fight like side his.
Getting stomped.
I saw Rodney's gameplay. He's like standing out the window, and you can see the people who failed their missions get blown up outside. That's kind of
that's
dope.
When you're in your ship, like it's very.
See them calling stratagems and shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's sick.
That little addition is really nice. And like Denzel said, it makes you feel like you're in a living, breathing world, more or less. Like the stuff that people do actually matters to a certain extent. Like where our influence is changing things around us. And yeah, like you said, when people fail, you see them fail.
Yeah, and it's like cool. Crazy because it's like this is like the first time I've ever played a game that was like an online game that I felt like I was still in a story. You feel me? Like there's lore being dropped constantly as we're playing. You know what I mean? It's not just the same stuff every time. Like, I heard that they're supposed to be introducing new enemies. New enemies get dropped in randomly on the maps. I was playing yesterday, a giant fucking AT-AT was walking around. I'm like, hey, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, bruh.
Big quadrupedal mech thing.
Yeah, bro, and the bitch is strong.
They added a new giant mech thing.
Yeah, like they added that. They added they have like
they added like flying enemies.
Yeah, they added the shriekers and they added the gunships for the automatons. Yeah. Those shits, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. Sometimes when you be playing that little bitch, oh my god, it really feels like you are in like an actual battlefield yourself because it's chaotic. There's like sometimes going against the automatons, there's so many fucking bullets coming across the screen. All you see is red. You're like, bruh.
Yeah, it feels like the feeling you get playing Battlefield, but in a PvE game.
Yeah, basically, and they're doing a really good job. Don't get me wrong, they got hella bugs, but they've been fixing them, which is understandable for a live service game anyway. And yeah, I mean, overall, like that's my new game that like when I just want to sit down for a little bit and like play some shit, shoot motherfuckers, like that's the new casual game for me. Cause
very casual friendly.
Yeah, you hop in.
At the same time, it's way too hard.
I mean, hey, look, I did what's above Suicide? Impossible?
I have no idea. There's like 9 difficulties in that game.
Yeah, I did a couple impossible missions. I'm not gonna lie to you, that shit is.
Helldiver, the last one, like the last.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, that shit is rough. They also increased the level limit from fucking 50 to 150. So, and the last game.
Anything, right?
No, it just makes it so you can keep leveling up. It gives you new titles. And it's obvious that they're going to try to add more levels after this too, because level 150 gives you the title of Super Private. So it's like Super Private.
Really?
Yeah, bro. So like, doesn't even make any sense. So it's like you already know they're.
But it was Galactic Commander.
No, that's not level 150.
Not 150. What the fuck?
I'm gonna double check because I did see that on something else. But if I'm not mistaken, like that shit's
yeah.
Yeah, it's.
I think it's good. Oh shit! I think it's good. I think it's a $40 game, so all of the flaws I have with it are easily forgiven instantly. Right? I think the flaws are that it's way too hard, and your tools feel like dog shit. They need to make more universally appropriate tools to fight enemies that actually feel like good to use.
Have
like
you played the new stuff?
Good. No, I haven't tried the new stuff.
So they patched a lot of stuff. So they made some of the assault rifles better.
Incendiary stuff a lot better.
Yeah, they increased the damage on that. Yeah. They added like the Quasar cannon, which is really good. It's basically a railgun that never runs out of ammo, but it has a long charge up time. Does really good damage.
Let it cool down after each shot. So
yeah.
Spamming it, but it'll take down pretty much anything.
Yeah, and a couple of shots. Yeah,
The
sometimes you
heavy
can
machine
even
gun
one
is
shot.
doo-doo.
Yeah, like there can't
You
be
gotta
any
lay
guns in
down
that
with that
game that should
guy.
be doo doo, bro. Like every
They're
gun, like
nerfing a
all
lot
those
of stuff, which
support
is
weapons,
strange.
yeah, they nerf shit. I see that a lot too. It's like, nah, bro. The shit I was seeing, whatever difficulty we were playing, was like, you're nerfing shit. You're an idiot. Like this is retardedly hard. Like, who are you catering this to? It's not the right people. It's the main audience, like you said, it's the casual people who want to get on and see something funny happen, right? And
Yeah.
you are not catering to that. You are being real weird about the balancing, and that always rubbed me the wrong way in a lot of games. People like, I understand keeping a certain level of difficulty. That game, you can make those guns in the game, all of them, twice as powerful as they are now. The game would still be insanely difficult.
Yeah.
Like, it's not easy to aim. Like, the difficulty comes from the movement restrictions on the character, kind of put in place on purpose, and like environment and overwhelming odds. It's not,
Yeah, overall
wow,
odds
my
are
shit,
down.
it's too effective, bro. Ain't no one ever saying that. You have whole airstrikes who I would consider literally griefing your team by using. Like, it's crazy.
I mean, a big part of the game straight up comes down to like avoiding some fucking
Yeah, you
encounters.
have to avoid stuff. Like, dude, we're not fucking playing Metal Gear Solid, bro. Like, give me a heavy
Hey,
machine gun that
sometimes you
just
are.
rips. It
Shit.
just rips ass, bro, the whole time. But then when you run out of ammo, it feels real bad. That's the downside, right? It has a long cooldown, has a super long reload, but when it's up, it fucking destroys everything.
When it's up, the skillet is up.
The
The
skillet will
skillet
be
is
up, bro.
up. Ain't
Yeah,
no more cooking.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's a $40 game, whatever, bro. This shit's really cool what they did. I'm glad it's super popular. I think I just read something that surpassed Destiny on Steam concurrent players, which is
Good.
insane.
That
It
is
almost beats
crazy.
CS:GO,
Destiny
which is
needs to
like,
die.
huh? Very popular. I'm glad it's popular. Good shit.
Yeah, they did a good. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was salty for a while because Xbox had Power World, and I was just sitting over here like, man, we ain't got shit on PlayStation, bro. And then they
That's not
dropped.
true.
Hey, look,
Not
at the
true.
time when that shit first came out, I mean, like, I wanted to play Power World bad, bro. I wanted to play that shit so
Power
bad
World
that I
is
played
good.
it on my fucking MacBook Pro
See,
through a
Damn,
when
fucking
I
you got
saw
that
it,
Pokemon.
emulator.
it was like Arc with Pokemon. Like I never cared for anything Arc related. I never liked those
Arc.
types of games. So I was like, I could take it or leave
I want to play the arc with Vin Diesel in it. That's the only arc I want to play.
it. Like I saw Austin play it a couple. It was funny when I was watching Austin and Lerone play. People was getting mobbed and destroyed.
Bro, that shit
Camps
was
was
funny
getting
as hell.
annihilated.
A center
I was
ram
like,
on here
alright.
burning down the settlement.
Yeah. I was like, that's cool, but would I actually pick it up and play it? No. Like I don't want to. Hey,
I feel
capture
like
this
there's
to make it
room.
farm. I'm like,
There's
nah.
room for a game like that where it has that Dragon's Dogma open world feel, where you're just getting Unibeam by Rayquazas or whatever the fuck they're called,
Good
just
lord.
randomly in the
That'd be pretty.
world.
It'd be pretty funny.
That'd be pretty fucking
That
cool,
shit is
man.
hilarious. I don't know. I'm
Bust
happy
out
that
your
we
minigun, I'll
finally
load.
have a really good live service game.
Yeah, it actually makes the title not like a negative in my mind completely. I'm like, oh, this could be actually really cool.
If they made stuff like that, like
Like if
Helldivers
Destiny
2, I
worked
wouldn't
like that, like
mind it.
imagine if
Yeah.
Destiny was like, yeah, so they just released the Fallen. Like, huh? Like that would be crazy, right? Like,
Motherfuckers
no.
like, Nani?
Yeah, like, that would be
Like
really
if the
cool. They'll
things
never do
if
that.
what the players did actually shift. Well, see,
Shift the
they'd have to.
story
It would
around.
actually shift the story, but they'd actually care enough to have to, But they.
You'd have to have that set up from the start.
Yeah. And
You have to have
like I
things
was
we could
saying, like
do.
Helldivers is a lot like what they do with like with them tabletop games like Warhammer and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think not Baldur's Gate, Dungeons and Dragons. Like when they do little campaigns and
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it feels like
Yeah.
the developers are the fucking
They're
game
the
master.
game masters.
Yeah, yeah.
They literally are called the Game Masters.
Yeah.
The Dungeon
So it's like,
Masters.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that because it's an ever evolving, ever changing
Yep.
platform, so to speak. So it's just it's never the same. Like you may stop playing for a month, come back, and it'll be totally different. Like,
We
I don't mind
lost the
that.
fucking creek. All of your
Yeah,
brothers are dead.
I
You're
thought
like,
I thought they saved it. They saved the creek.
no, we lost it and then we got it back, I think. And then they gave out a
Yeah.
cape. They were like,
Yeah,
in remembrance of all the people that we
that shit was
lost.
Vietnam. That shit was crazy. I remember playing that.
Yo, I can't wait to see like if they really do end up bringing out this new kind of enemy, because apparently there's like a whole new kind of enemy that it hasn't been killed on any other planets except for Super Earth. I think it's called Illumids or something.
Oh yeah, it's the aliens. The aliens from XCOM.
Yeah, something like
They
that.
look like the dudes, like the final boss enemies from XCOM.
Yeah, shit is wild, bro. But it looks so fucking cool.
Sure, they'll be
wanna play
bullshit.
Another XCOM like game. Are they
XCOM,
gonna
I think the
release any
lead
more
dev
XCOM?
of the guys who made XCOM left. I think that is Dunzo.
Ouch.
No, stop
I'm
lying.
pretty sure after Marvel, whatever the fuck, that man dipped.
Oh, Midnight
Well,
Suns.
yeah, so unless
Midnight Suns wasn't
that
even a
development group
bad
is
game, bro.
really in it, I think that's a Dunzo deal.
That's fucked up, bro.
Done deal.
We'll see though. Maybe the studio. I mean, I think that studio is relatively small, so maybe they got a lot of people who know what they're doing. We'll see.
Man,
There's some decent XCOM clones too. There's like a Warhammer XCOM game. I don't know if that ever came out on PlayStation.
Nah, it's never the
Rogue
same,
Trader?
bro.
Not
XCOM
Rogue Trader. Rogue
2
Trader is like a more
was one of the best games
Wasteland.
I've ever fucking played, bro. Straight up.
That's how you know it's real when you hit your table in
That's like
for
my
me.
signature.
times when you speak.
That's
how
like
you
my
add that extra
signature
oomph.
fucking move, bro.
yeah. There's a Chaos Gate or something like that. Demon Hunters. I don't know.
Sounds familiar.
Very XCOM-esque. Yeah, Helldivers is pretty cool.
Is there anything else that came out? I feel like it's
Yeah,
Fantasy 7.
Final
I have
Fantasy
not
7
played it.
Rebirth.
Rebirth.
Yeah, we haven't talked about that yet, man. Sheesh.
I got 30 hours in or something.
You didn't beat it yet?
No, I got 30 hours on. I just stopped playing completely.
Wow.
Dragon's Dogma was calling him, bro.
It was before Dragon's Dogma even came out. It was more so because they said they were gonna fix the performance mode.
Yeah, did
I was
they ever
waiting for
fix the
that.
performance mode?
No, they didn't do shit. They tried.
They-
I'm sure they
yeah,
literally
I
can't.
think they said it's
'cause-
supposed to be sharper.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
it's
I
like-
looked at comparisons. It looks exactly the same. It looks blurry as terrible. But 30 FPS really didn't bother me that much. What was really bothering me was how much bullshit mini games are in the game. Like, I understand they're all optional, and it was the same thing in The Witcher with Gwent, but the extent of Gwent was like 15 games, and that was it. And you got significant story content, and this game has a lot of story content behind mini game stuff. It's probably not that great, but not wanting to do it just made me like, nah, I don't want to play this anymore. Like, there's so much. Like, holy shit.
That bad, huh?
There's like 30 hours of mini games. Like, straight up. Like, the game is probably like 70 hours of combat, and the combat's just a better version of Remake's combat. But there's 30 hours of mini games, and I don't want to play those mini games anymore. And then if you don't, you're missing out on tons of content and stuff, and that's not a good feel. I'll probably go back to it at some point, but yeah, then the week after, like, Dragon Dogma came out, and ain't no mini games in that bitch. There's just fun in that game.
I'm not gonna lie. What is it? Costa del Sol?
Yeah.
That shit was rough at the beginning, bro. I'm not
That's
gonna
the tip
lie
of
to
the
you.
iceberg, big man.
Like, I mean, I got through all of that. I haven't gotten to. I'm right before the
Golden Saucers where
Yeah.
it's real heavy.
bro,
And the second time you go there, and the third time you go back, and the fourth time.
bro.
That really makes me not want to play that game.
Bro.
I mean, if
Bro,
I would
I
play that
tried.
game, I would just skip this. Just don't do the side stuff. Just close your eyes and your heart. Like, fuck
But
it.
see, is
Bro,
there
7 made me an
anything
alcoholic, bro.
relevant? See, Lerone, you wild for that.
I mean, the dialogue, right? The dialogue in Summer 7 is cheesy, right? It's cheesy, it's bad, it's whatever. But there's some really good parts of 7 Remake that I'm like, this is adult, this is competent, this treats me like a person of intelligence, and I think it's cool. And a lot of it's very subtle. And this game, I'm sure it has it later, but like, there's so much more trash anime weeb nonsense dialogue that didn't help either. Like, there's so many parts where somebody does something so fucking stupid, and you're like, just say not to do that, and they just do it and watch. It's like, this game is for fucking 10-year-old children, bro.
Huh?
Since this sounds like the problem you had.
Boy, well, I had to say I had
characters making
I was
dumb
taking
decisions.
shots to the head to get the remake, bro. That crap was crazy. I was
Well, like, it's
swapping in my
so
game
few far
chair, bro.
between in that game. Like, you were just not
It
tolerant at all.
no.
There's no tolerance.
No,
This game is like 10 times
See,
worse.
Lerone's got no tolerance because he's a writer, so his whole existence is to avoid stuff like that. So when it pops up, it's like red flags just in a white field.
Spoiler alert.
I have
spoilers. The game was old as hell.
A long time, bro, and I was cringing listening to some of that shit.
Wait. Can I say spoilers? No one care about remake right now, right? We beat the game.
A lot of people care about it. None of us care about it.
I mean, no, I'm saying but they beat it right now.
Remake's been out for like, what, 5 years, 4 years?
They beat it out. Look, you already know the 2 moments I'm finna say. I'm finna tell you 2 trash moments and the best moment in the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first of the just worst moments in that game, Barrett really sat there and spared the sheriff president, even though he knew that nigga was untrustworthy. And as soon as he did it, what did that nigga do? Try to betray him and kill him off.
Yeah.
Even though the whole point of this thing was taking out the president, that was the nigga you tried to kill. That man took your daughter from you, kidnapped your homegirl, and blew up your hood.
It's PG. You can't kill people like that.
He didn't have to kill him. He
Did he die like right after by getting killed?
He immediately murdered.
Wait.
But your hero can't do that, Rodney. Your villain can't do
not the
that.
hero. He's
Barrett is a hero. That's so cap, bro.
No, let's go to the other moment, right?
That man's brown eyes are beautiful. Leave him alone.
No. Let's go to the second moment. Let's imagine that for some reason, Rodney got kidnapped. Right?
Yeah.
No, Rodney! Yes.
This is a PG-13 Final Fantasy game.
I don't care. Rodney gets kidnapped, right?
It's 2 moments. You have to go past it.
Let me finish. Now, you don't interrupt me, bro. Rodney gets kidnapped, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
A third-party audience sees Rodney get kidnapped. We pretend the watcher of this game, right?
Yeah.
Rodney got kidnapped by the Booty Snatcher. Booty Snatcher is talking about.
Damn.
No, he got kidnapped by Diddy. Allegedly. He got kidnapped by Diddy, allegedly.
Diddy's like, dang, I can't wait to do all this stuff to Rodney.
Allegedly.
Right. Like, I can't wait to do all this stuff to Rodney. He's gonna get the Diddy.
Yeah. Diddler, bro.
We're gonna save this nigga Rodney, right?
Yeah.
Me and you Giselle. We're gonna save this nigga Rodney.
Yeah.
And the only way to get to him is to go through an empty female bathroom. If I said I don't want to do that, you know my nigga Rodney about to get his cheeks stolen.
Dang, get him stolen though?
But then they do it anyway. And that's like Japanese nonsense.
No.
You gotta let it go.
That's of non-consequence of that. Because he does it anyway. The bear not shooting somebody is cap. It's just a funny. It's I'm a 12-year-old child Japanese funny. That's what it is.
He's just really upset.
Hey.
Nah. I'm gonna tell you this: the best moment though, like I promise, I'll say the best moment. The best moment in 7, in my opinion, absolute best writing moment that was when you ran up the stairs, all them floors.
Wait, that was hilarious.
I was actually crying. That shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
People was jetting and Barrett was dying in the corner. It was great.
Yeah, Barrett has been
It's
meeting with God and shit. It's pretty funny. But yeah, I mean, if you didn't like that, the Rebirth felt like that times 10. Like,
I saw.
I was cringing at the shit that was happening on my screen, bro. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Bro, these people should be hardened, and the resolve should be more, and it's just goofy ass stuff happening.
No,
like,
for real though, it be feeling like they on vacation sometimes. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Absolutely.
Like
They're
the
on
way
vacation the whole
Eric
game.
be
It's a
talking,
joke.
she be talking like this is a fucking vacation, bro.
Well, she knows more than she's letting on, so she is on vacation. But Aerith's probably the best written character in the whole game for both games.
Don't say anything. Oh well, you don't. I don't know if you know or not.
I mean, you know it from the end of the first game.
I thought you meant like in regards to something else about this game, which I haven't seen yet.
So, I mean, she knows what's going on. So it makes sense. She knows the plot, and it makes sense why she's so happy all the time.
Why is she so happy all the time?
Why do you think she's so happy all the time?
I think it's because she knows.
I think she sounds like she's on vacation. She is on vacation.
I
Okay,
mean, she's just enjoying like the end of her life.
She got to get her roll
Enjoying
out
what
before
she can get.
rolled out.
Nope. And maybe that doesn't happen in this game because I haven't gotten there, but
Well, I
it's
haven't
alluded
gotten
to
there
that she is
either.
from the timeline where that did happen, so she's trying to change it. Assuming.
But she's
If
enjoying
you don't
every
change it in
moment.
this game, that would be extremely awkward. I think that would be a complete failure of the game of a
Oh,
story.
you know they ain't gonna change it. You got the
That
Kingdom
makes-
Hearts
that
nigga
makes
in charge
no-
of it, bro.
That makes no
Look at the
sense.
Kingdom Hearts
The
nigga
whole
in charge
point
of it,
of
bro.
all this shit happening is
You
to
got
stop.
the Kingdom Hearts nigga.
And maybe
coming from
maybe it could happen in this game.
It's coming
They
from the
fixed it in
man
the
who's
last
gonna buy
game.
Kingdom Hearts 4 anyway.
Bro.
Oh my
that's a-
god. Look
Don't
at
even
my friend
start on
ass.
that.
How did
was
you play
literally
Kingdom
Final
Hearts?
Fantasy.
Oh,
It
you wanna
was
not
a
play Kingdom
different
Hearts?
time.
Muted?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. I
Yo,
tried
this
to
nigga's
play
cap.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
I'll do that
when I
halfway
was
through. I ain't gonna lie to you,
1 and
dog.
2 when I was like 8, 12, whenever the fuck that shit came out, and I cringed out of playing the game when I was 12 years old.
It was
bro.
bad. It was
On
bad.
that, I remember this
Hey,
fucker's on
look.
that beach. I'm like, bro, I can't do this. Fuck me, fuck it, I'm out of here. Put on Devil May Cry right
But
now.
I will
Hey,
say
nah,
this.
look,
I
you
will say
capping.
this. Okay, I will say this, and this is just a personal preference. I'll hold this completely, right? I was able to stomach Kingdom Hearts more because, from a gameplay perspective, I was able to do everything on my own, and I didn't need I could carry with the character I cared about, right? And I get it. You supposed to 7. I know they fixed it in Rebirth, from what I saw from you playing. And
You
the
could do a lot
remake,
more Rebirth.
yeah, in the remake, the AI was just like, at least meet me halfway, bro.
You have to control them, Lerone.
Yeah, but they fixed it in Rebirth for a reason.
What do you mean? How did
They gave
fix
you the
it?
option.
They gave you the option.
They let
Bro,
you
I'm not
use
putting
materia.
that shit on, nigga. It's about being
Yeah,
tactical.
it's a waste of materia completely, but you can put on a materia that makes them do their abilities.
There's a
on their
reason they
own.
gave you the option.
I mean, because niggas didn't
Yeah.
want to switch characters, bro.
Exactly.
You didn't want to press
Exactly.
one button. Stop it.
Bro, it's not even that. I sat there and watched Cloud stand there and do nothing. He didn't even do the basic attack, bro.
Them niggas stupid. What you want? You gotta control them and make them do good
For them
shit.
not to be stupid.
The bare
I would
minimum
imagine.
to sell. I would like the bare minimum to sell.
Hey,
They
look.
block.
Just like Dixon, you're about to sell does not mean I
They
do.
block. Steadfast block was OP in that game because they block.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, I
I
think it's
just
because we're
gotta
younger
say,
and good. Let's
'cause
probably
I-
get more.
I thoroughly enjoyed the battle, like to the point that I don't even like nothing that you said I ever dealt with or even thought about because I was always
I
switching
wanted to play as
characters
them.
and like
I wanted to play as Barrett. I wanted to play
Yeah,
as Barrett. I
like,
wanted to play
it
as
was
all
cool
of them.
to
Like, this is so
switch.
cool. Yeah, but I mean, I understand if you don't like that, you're not gonna like it. Like it's it.
yeah, it's just one of
Um,
those things. It's like people that can't eat like certain foods just because it's not.
Yeah, like you hate
working with their
somebody
taste
hates,
buds.
bananas. Rodney hates
I think it's
bananas because of
Lerone.
the
Lerone hates
texture.
bananas.
both
Absolutely
do.
hate
You
bananas.
both hate bananas because of the texture.
Who can't eat cilantro?
I don't think that's any of us.
Oh,
Okay.
I think that was
That's a-
somebody
that's a
we're talking
genetic
to. I
thing.
remember that.
Somebody said. I know Rodney said
Somebody
one time
said
that some
that.
people taste like.
Yeah, certain people have a
soap.
gene where
So
yeah, it tastes like soap.
That's fucked, dude. Cilantro is so good.
And
That's
it's
so
not
sad.
like
it's just,
different
it adds a
soap,
little
man.
something that you need.
Yeah, like I'll
Like
die happy
cilantro
eating
on steak
cilantro
tacos,
filled-
bro?
Yeah,
Come
dude.
on.
Cilantro, yeah, steak
that's every
tacos,
week. That's
man.
that's the light at the end of the tunnel, bro. Like
Oh,
I'm
Chief,
saying.
Taco Tuesday, bro.
that's
Stop
Taco
it,
Friday,
bro.
bro.
Nah,
Taco
Taco
Friday
Tuesday
when I
is
feel
dollar
like it.
tacos, my guy.
Sure, but it feels
10
better. as
tacos
the
for
reward.
$10 is a blessing.
$10 for 10. Where the fuck are you going? That's
I live
you in
I
California?
live in California, so it's a lot of
Oh, yeah.
Mexican
That's probably on the cheap,
like
yeah.
taco stands and stuff. So
Yeah, I mean, I
taco
could probably get it on
yeah.
cheap too, but I like to order it because I'm a bum. But alright, I'm gonna need you guys to carry this podcast though, because I gotta pee. Goddamn.
Alright, what's next
Keep
on the
talking.
docket?
Damn.
What we got?
What is next?
Honestly,
Talk
I
about
feel
Stellar
like
Blade,
that's
Dragon's Dogma, Persona remake,
all of the new stuff, isn't it?
Helldivers. Did we ever talk about Tekken 8?
We did not.
I don't think so. But I think that it's
Man.
also funny because I don't think any of us even play it anymore.
I
Look.
mean,
Look,
the only reason I don't play it is because I don't have a character in the roster that I actually enjoy playing. So I'm good on that.
Giselle and Infamous made me retire. I have to stop that one.
Shit. Infamous
I had to
almost
ask
made me
myself.
retire. That motherfucker was beating the shit
You
out of me.
you don't get to retire.
Yeah,
Why?
You really don't.
You don't get to retire.
Why I don't
Shut
get
the
to
fuck up,
retire?
bro.
That's
'Cause
cap.
you main Ling. Shut the fuck
Yeah.
up.
Bro,
They had a whole nerf that bitch move me on Twitter.
that's
Fuck
because
you,
niggas
bro.
is stupid. You
No,
gon'
that's 'cause
any
you
other
are
time, any other time y'all
No.
motherfuckers like the masses are stupid. And then all these niggas come up with some dumbass shit, and now all of a sudden
No.
because y'all agree
But
with
the
them,
masses,
No,
y'all
the
like,
masses
yeah,
are
no.
stupid.
No.
But that's
Alright,
one
I'm
thing
back.
that I could agree
No.
on.
Nah,
It's
bro,
not
shut
even
that shit up, bro.
Ling, bro.
She's not
It's
even
not-
she's not even
I
top
said,
tier.
did
Oh,
you just
you're
not
talking
I
about
knew
hear
Tekken
you were
8?
gonna say
Wait,
that.
wait, did I just say it's not Ling?
What is it?
The reason I quit is when this nigga Denzel sat there and whooped me 10 games in a row. I won one time. He talked about, man, I'm gonna hit my table, man.
No, look, bro, you don't understand because it was the
You're
last,
such
the
a terrible
last
sport and turned me
game.
off the game.
The
No.
last game
No,
is the
I
most
don't-
important game.
You are
bro.
such a terrible sport, Denzel. I turned me off the game.
Hey,
That
look,
was
I
crazy.
did break a whole chair. I ain't
I
even
can't
gonna lie.
believe
to you.
That's
that.
crazy.
You know what they
Yeah,
say.
Don't forget to talk either
game,
for this.
not
You just
player.
muted this whole conversation. Fuck you,
Hey,
bitch.
hey,
I'm gonna hate both of them. What you mean?
Everybody came out-
Everybody
Everybody came out like the
getting
Texas
hated
booty
on.
snatcher.
I mean, that character was so easy. It was great. That made me like Tekken. I'm like, damn, this is awesome. You can do all this stupid shit.
If anything,
And that man
maybe you
does
wanna go back and
stupid
play Street
damage
Fighter
too. I ain't
6.
even. Hey yo, look. Very shortly, I just want to give a shout out to that man Afro because that man came up from being a specialty boy.
No,
and
he's
getting
still
his
specialty
shit
boy. I'm
pushed
sorry.
in. Nah, bro.
Y'all sorry. You
Look,
can't coin the term
him
and lose
going
the
against
title, bro. I'm sorry.
no, G. That was one of the
I-
best arcs I've ever seen
I
this man
don't
have.
care, bro. He a
Look,
professional specialty
look,
boy.
He's
Mark-
a professional special.
No, listen. Mark washed this nigga, bro. Washed this nigga. And he came back and beat the shit out of his ass while talking shit. I'm like, yo, I gotta respect this man for that one, bro.
Doesn't Mark play Ling?
Yeah.
Wonder why.
Can't respect
Bitch ass
him.
niggas, G. That's
Hey,
crazy.
that nigga
The
ran through the
fact
whole
that I saw-
RDC.
I might-
I
I
saw
have-
every
I might have to tell him
freaking
about that if I see him in DreamCon. That's cap.
every freaking pro player was like, "Yo, this character, this shit's gotta get nerfed, bro. That's crazy."
When you duck under low, that's wild work,
That's
bro.
so
That's
funny.
nasty work.
Didn't the creator of the game say he created
Yeah,
Ling?
that was literally
it
what he
not to
said.
feel like
He
Tekken.
said, "We're making this character for you to play a game that isn't Tekken." That was like in Tekken 3. That was a long time ago, but the bigger problem with her in this game is they said she is really hard to use, but they gave the tools that are hard to use, like they made them like way too powerful.
And she still loses to a lot of characters, just flat out in matchups.
It don't matter. Matchups don't matter. We ain't professional players, dog.
You just a bitch, Denzel.
Hey man, y'all niggas just sound salty, bro. Put a little ling in your life.
Nah, get that dingaling out yours.
Ain't she
Yeah,
like
my
16?
No, she's of age.
It's
Stop
probably
it.
eternally 16, bro. King. Dude, when they said, what the hell's his name? The zombie guy from Dragonoff?
Yeah.
They're like, yo, Dragonoff, bro, look at this ancient decrepit assassin. That man is 26. Okay.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, wow.
Okay.
That all 26
Okay,
is
bro.
crazy
My
work.
man seen some shit, bro. He has seen
Nope.
some shit.
Man is 78. He was like a zombie.
Oh, there is something else we could talk about. I almost forgot.
Well, you talk about those steak tacos made me think of those goddamn bastards at Capcom who were like, yo, we're gonna put live action steak cooking cutscenes
Oh,
in this
that's
fucking
funny as
game.
hell.
I know.
Every
oh,
time
yeah.
I cook something, I'm
is
like, damn, now I'm hungry, thank you.
What y'all thinking about
That is
Marvel
absolutely
Rivals?
Hey, yo, look,
Trash.
I ain't gonna shut
give
the
it the
fuck
good
up,
once
Infamous.
0 out of 10.
You're wild.
I'll say this: it looks better than Overwatch, but at the same
ain't saying
time,
much.
NetEase got me skeptical.
Oh, it's NetEase. You know it's gonna be a
You know that shit about to be
microtransaction
atrocious,
goblet.
bro.
What are
Trash
you
ass
doing,
game
G?
made by trash ass people with trash ass monetization. Let's fucking go.
This is about to be
I need
wild.
that
Hey,
on a
look.
t-shirt pronto.
If it's free to play, I'm checking it out. That's all I'm saying.
I'm sure it'll be free to play.
Because
Oh,
I
of
mean,
course,
it
'cause
looks
those skins
decent.
are gonna be $40.
Correction. Will be free to play on PS5.
Always Overwatch.
I mean,
wasn't,
knowing
know.
them,
Yeah,
you'll
Overwatch
get
was
the-
not free. They
like,
said it
what
was free
what
till
was
you
the
had to
Overwatch version that they gave you when you
Origins
bought it?
edition.
Origins
And it
edition.
was
That's
what,
the only thing was
$40?
available.
He gave you some skins.
I don't care, bro.
It was $40 on PC too. It was 60 on
I would
console.
like their free option though.
Yeah, I really would.
I don't know. If the game was really good and it had everything unlockable through gameplay, I wouldn't mind paying for it.
I mean, shoot, the first
Now, see,
Overwatch,
I wouldn't mind that
I never
either.
spent any money on it outside of
That
buying the
was
game.
loot box, the game.
Yeah, I mean,
The loot boxes was better than the battle pass. That's the only
was
time I
better
can
than
ever
the
say
battle
that.
pass.
That's crazy.
crazy.
Pretty crazy.
and they wanted a
Oh
pound
yeah,
of
the
that to ruin
PVE they
that.
just straight up lied about in Overwatch 2, so it was just a
Lied
pointless ass.
and canceled it completely.
That
That's
I ain't gonna lie.
great.
I still feel like there needs to be some kind of class action lawsuit about that. Like they literally stole people's property because some people actually paid for the original game and said, "Here's the second game, but it's really the first game because we
Well, that's the
deleted the
thing.
first
You don't
game."
actually own any of that.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
That's the
retarded.
problem with those long ass user agreements everyone skips.
We need some legislation. Somebody needs to run for office.
There needs
that
to
will
be
actually
massive
manage-
legislation in the video game industry.
Hey,
Absolutely.
Some needs to be done soon too, because like people that lost, y'all did y'all hear? Oh, well, this is something good. Did y'all hear about the people that lost their games on PlayStation?
On PlayStation?
Yeah,
a while
like
ago, wasn't it?
that happened
Yeah,
fairly
man.
recently. Like that was like within the
Was
last.
it
happened after
games
all-
or movies? Or
No, it
Yeah,
was
it was
games. People
games?
lost their
Yeah.
games. They lost access. It's something like happened. Something happened with the with PlayStation Network to where it like basically made you lose all your licenses after retroactively from a certain date. So like if you lost all your licenses starting today, everything before that was gone too.
Okay.
So like some people literally lost their entire catalog from PS3, PS4, PS5. I don't know if they actually ended up getting it back yet or if they were able to figure that out, but I haven't heard anything about them getting it back. The last thing I heard was like they were still trying to like figure out what to do.
I mean, knowing Sony, it probably was a technical hurdle that they don't understand and have to fix because of PlayStation Network's extremely sordid past. That wouldn't surprise me.
It doesn't surprise me either, but it's also really fucked because it's like, bro.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't think Sony should ever be charging for their online. I don't think any of these companies should be. I think it's the most that's disgusting and ridiculous, and they provide almost nothing for the price. But
Agreed.
you know, they're just gonna keep taking more and doing less. It doesn't
No
matter.
one's wild. Doesn't Nintendo charge their online?
It's like $20 a year.
Now they
though.
do?
It's
They do?
It is negligible.
Yeah.
$20
How
a
much?
year. $20 a year.
Okay, I thought you said a month, my god. I'm about to go cancel my shit. I was like, there ain't no way.
I sure forgot about.
Oh
Speaking
yeah,
of-
Rodney got screwed by Nintendo. That was wild.
Wait, did you ever? What did it happen?
Oh
Did
yeah,
you
did
ever
you
get
try
your
to
shit back?
return some shit, right?
Because there was a purchase on my account, and I'm like, I don't know what this is, so I'm like, this is weird. So I just canceled it. Turned out it was whatever the subscription is for Nintendo, but I had forgotten about it, and I canceled it. And they were like, oh, since you canceled your subscription, pretty much like they banned my whole account. Like I couldn't play anything that I downloaded. I could only play like actual physical games.
They
And I
never.
couldn't go online. But I called them and they were like, yeah, we can fix it, but you have to wait like 2 months. I'm like, why? Just rescind whatever you did. Why do I have to wait 2 months? But I'm like, whatever. I'm pretty sure it's fixed now. I haven't touched my Switch since.
Poor
But
Switch.
it is fixed. But it was just the hurdles I had to go to fix something so simple. And they were like, "Oh yeah, just
It's probably in place to just do something against some type of manipulation of
'cause
their economy,
technically
but
it was the I guess infringement on whatever what you call it, whatever thing that I
now, I'm
signed.
sure there's a reason, but it's not good.
It's still it's still stupid. It was just it was a whole lot of bad.
That sounds like
Mega
what happened
cow.
to my original fucking PlayStation account.
Oh yeah, you did
Forget about that. You did change it too.
yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I forgot about
somebody
that too.
hacked my shit, bought some stuff on my account. I got a refund for the stuff that they bought, and then they banned my account forever. Like I never got the original account back. Like I'm to this day I'm like, you know, so that shit was a I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know how I let fucking Sony slide with that one. That shit was filthy.
That wasn't
You have
actually
a
work.
choice.
You didn't have a choice either.
Like, man, as a child, that shit was
that
kind of
is-
devastating too. That was back when I was playing Modern Warfare 2. I had gotten to like, I don't know, like some prestige. I was sad as hell. I'm like, bro, this some bullshit.
Yeah, that's pretty bullshit.
Made a new account, and then I hacked that shit up to fucking the same prestige I was at. Luckily, back then it was not a lot of digital games. I ain't gonna lie. If I had a lot of digital games and that shit had happened to me, I'll be ready to fucking go ape shit for real. I ain't gonna lie.
On PS3, you could do whatever you want on PS3. That shit was figured out real fast.
Yeah, nah, that's just crazy.
Well, I feel like that is everything we've wanted to cover, was it not, gents?
I think so. What up? Did you have anything else?
How you feel about that Overwatch 2 Cowboy Bebop collab?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Oh wow, that was
There's a Cowboy
that was
Bebop
racially
Overwatch
motivated.
2 collab?
Yeah,
Bro, they did One Punch Man. I ain't forgive them for that one. And they
I
came
forgot
out
they
with
One Punch Man. Yeah.
Yeah, they came out with this.
Didn't they have Doomfist looking like Curious George? And
Wow.
that bright yellow head. I'm sorry, what's the dude?
No,
what's the
Kyle.
The man in the yellow hat from Curious George. the
Oh.
tall dude.
I don't remember his name.
Point is, the skins were hideous, and I know some dinkus bought them and was hyping it up, and I pray that he learns how to spend his money.
The
properly.
error of his
That's not
ways.
it.
Who was that?
I don't know. Some Twitch streamer, I would imagine.
Oh,
Streamers buy all
well,
that dumb looking
Cowboy
shit.
Bebop's
Yeah,
is
it's all
actually
write-offs
good.
for them.
So who?
And it's kind of
who do
messed
they
up.
have,
They have guess who's Mr. Siegel,
I was gonna say, who's
Spiegel,
fighting?
Spiegel,
McCree?
McCree.
McCree with no beard is cursed.
Kurt,
Pretty
I gotta
weird,
see
but-
this.
But
Yeah,
they
I
got
see
the
this,
sounds, bro. The sounds
Wait,
are
who-
quiet.
Wait, who do they have as Jet?
Jet is fucking.
Doomfist?
No,
Is it
it's not
Doomfist?
Doomfist.
No,
it's not Doomfist.
it's Malga, the new guy with the.
Yeah,
Hank arms.
look. Doomfist was probably the better pick.
Ugh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Hey,
wanted to give
him
guns.
hey, nah.
I mean, Doomfist is, well, I mean...
They made
he's
Sombra
his
Ed,
choice.
bro.
Oh,
It did make
nah.
Somber Ed when Trace is right there. It's pretty well. I guess she's the hacker. It makes more
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, it
Tracer
makes
like
sense.
looks more like her, but whatever.
It sounds like they're trying to force it to make sense to me.
Yeah, I mean, who cares?
I get McCree. is
They made the hamster is the fucking dog, which is actually kind of funny. And what's her name is Faye Ash. Yeah, she looks pretty
That
good as
makes
Ash.
sense.
So the coolest thing though is they have unique sound effects for those skins, or you kill people, it does the keynotes of the intro song.
Nice.
Nice.
So if you kill like 5 people in a row, you get the whole jingle. Like that's pretty cool. I'll give you that. The rest of your game's trash, and you should feel bad, but that was cool.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie. That's looking kind of.
Yeah,
The
okay.
new skin is nice.
can find it on the
but I
hub.
refuse to go back.
Hey, yo,
to
stop
Find it on
it.
the
So
hub.
I'm good. He said find it on Best believe I'm already looking. What's up?
What's
Oh
up?
no!
Where it at? You got commission, bro. It's too new.
Nah, it ain't no such thing as too new.
If you commission.
The moment they the moment they announced it, I know somebody was already hard at work.
Hey,
Literally and
yo.
figuratively.
Definitely hard at work. Wow. Now that's the title of this podcast. Holy,
Hard at work.
Gotta love it.
holy.
I'll be here all week.
Ooh.
Oh,
It's funny 'cause I have
Suicide
the Cowboy
Squad's
Bebop display
first
that I'm looking
season.
at right now. This makes me sad.
You should be sad. Nothing else of worth will ever get made in Cowboy Bebop.
The creator's making a new show.
It's not going to be Cowboy Bebop.
Well, of course not. But Cowboy Bebop is a timeless classic.
Yep.
It is.
Unless it's the Netflix.
Shut
God.
up. There was
Suicide
a
Squad
tree.
got a season 1, and it's terrible and hilariously bad.
Is
It
it?
looks, yeah, it's so bad. It's garbage.
How about the anime one, right?
Anime
Wait.
one?
Oh, are you talking about the actual
Talking
video?
about
No, the game.
Yeah,
Let's talk about the
that's-
Suicide Squad anime
no,
they had coming
no,
out.
I didn't even know that was getting an anime. That's crazy.
Oh, it is getting an anime.
Who the fuck likes the Suicide Squad, bro?
No one?
Oh,
Why is it getting anything? Fuck the Suicide Squad.
because for some reason people like the Suicide Squad more than Legion of Doom. Even though I feel like the Legion of Doom would be a hyper movie. Because, you know,
Honestly,
have people that
the only
matter.
time
Can we
I
get
care-
the Justice League and not shit?
No, because you're going to have to end up with the moody emo version again.
Alright. Speaking of moody and emo, Silent Hill 2 Remake is in the final stage of development. I'm actually looking forward to that. That should be decent. Didn't look absolutely terrible. Maybe Konami still has some people under the hood. Oh, no, they're getting some of the people that make it, right? Yeah. People did not have a good track record, but we'll see. The game did not look terrible. PS5 has sold way too many goddamn games. The Outlast Trials has released on console. Is that the co-op Outlast game?
You should definitely give that a try.
I played it on PC.
How is
Crossplay.
it?
Pretty fun. It's not as scary, obviously, but it's fun.
Okay. Anything else, gents?
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of shit. Season 1 DLC characters have been data mined, Tekken 8.
So what we looking like?
Let's see. Marduk. Some Muay Thai fighter from Thailand.
Oh, that's the big dude. Don't care. Who else?
Story DLC called The Dark Awakens. That's 6 months after the events of the game.
We're actually doing what?
Hmm?
They might bring back Akuma low-key.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck
would be
no,
cool.
bro.
Yeah.
With a new design, that'd be so dope.
Bro, Kuma
did you
is
see
fucking
Did
cancer.
you see the Street Fighter
Yes.
Akuma
Yes,
trailer, bro?
I did.
Bro, they were cooking, bro. The cilantro was there, bro. Holy.
Perfectly seasoned
So
steak, onions.
I
and
was like,
cilantro.
Akuma's the coolest fighting game character in here, bro. They're like, not yet, motherfucker. And they made him so much cooler. He's like old and buff as shit, and he's like punching fucking stone statues' heads off. And it was crazy.
Yeah.
The man looked like the dude from Baki, bro. He was so buff, it was insane.
He did. Oh, I do want to go back and play Street Fighter.
Big excite for Akuma, goddamn. What the fuck? Lord of the Rings? What? That's over. Embracer third quarter lower than expected, boosted by Lord of the Rings.
What?
I have no idea what they're talking about. I honestly don't care. They haven't put a good Lord of the Rings out game too damn long. Fix that shit. Oh, Rise of the Ronin. How could I forget?
Oh, shit. We did forget about that.
The brand new GameCube game that just released.
The
Get it
game,
now.
upon further inspection, if you don't play in the frame rate mode, it looks decent. Like, it probably looks as
That
good
shit's
as...
still ugly.
Yeah, I mean, all those games are ugly. They've always been ugly. It's not their forte. The gameplay's still there, right? I was playing hard, and the game feels a little bit too tanky, but I really wasn't interacting with any of the RPG mechanics. I don't know what the fuck was going on with that stuff. I think I was doing a co-op mission by myself. The game mechanics are still there. Like, the fighting's still cool. The fact that I could be Ryu Hayabusa as a combat style and just play the game like that is fucking cool. Like that game probably isn't that bad. It's probably like a 7 out of 10, like all the Neo games shit are like.
I don't know, man. When I saw you on that horse, that derby is
They don't need a
red.
horse in that game, bro. That's for sure. But
Oh.
that's about what I was expecting out of them for the horse jank. So it doesn't ruin the game, right? It's just like this is cheese ball. But every game they made is in that cheese ball. There are too many rogs, Rodney. Like, what do you expect from that company?
There are too many rocks.
Like that was insane. That's the worst English I've ever heard in a game, bro. Like,
How dare you? How dare you take offense to his English?
I didn't take offense. I thought it was hilarious. It was just the worst instance I've ever heard. It was
Man's out here
crazy.
hiding cats in his chest to tell the
That's
time.
pretty weird.
Gotta
Crystal
love it.
Dynamics revealed the new artwork for Lara Croft.
Oh.
She
big
has
thing
two
now.
guns.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me look
It only
this
took
up.
him how many years?
Yeah, go ahead and share the
Um,
screen.
I'm on my phone.
Oh, I can share the screen if you want.
Oh,
Hold on.
excuse me.
It's not terrible. It's just not what people want.
So
You
it's
know.
terrible.
Mm.
It sounds like terrible with extra steps.
What are you trying to
depends,
say, Infamous? That she needed to
Terrible
be
with
more
extra
like
steps.
I
a
mean,
good
that's not what
friend
people want.
Eve?
People want Tomb Raider
it's
Legends.
It's closer than the last Tomb Raider.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is better than
Yeah,
the
it's not
last
terrible.
one. Yeah,
Yeah, it is better than the last Tomb Raider.
I don't think the classic, like a classic design, like reduced, right?
Yeah.
I think people want Tomb Raider Legends. I think it was right. That was
I honestly don't even
the
remember.
one. I don't want to Google
Some
Lara
played it.
Croft because something crazy is gonna pop up. But
Straight up.
this is fine. It
Just
really
avoid the
depends what they
images.
decide to do with this goddamn character, bro. Like, can we get not PTSD Lara Croft? Like, can we get cool Lara Croft again, please?
I don't know if we can, Infamous. I don't know.
I
if
mean,
we
I
can.
would. I mean, I think we can. I believe in them.
First, we got consult Sweet Baby Inc. first. They could tell us how to handle
they're
such
getting
a
those. We're not even touching. Those people are getting blown up.
That's
dude.
funny as hell.
They're gonna get nuked off the face of the planet. But look at this one right here. Respawn is working on a new first-person Star Wars Mandalorian game. I heard this got canceled. This is old.
Are
Maybe
they bringing
that's.
it back?
I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, Helldivers is going crazy, bro. That shit's
Yo,
nuts.
it's good, bro.
Alan Wake 2 sold good. That's good. They usually don't have high-selling games. Oh yeah, this is fucked up. So the guys who made Disco Elysium, pretty much they're all gone, and 25% of the staff is gone, and the game, the sequels were canceled. So GG, we're
Why?
never getting another one.
What
Apparently the
What?
people in like charge, like the original writer, they got rid of a long time ago, or like a year or two ago, and he was like, yeah, the people up top are just. I think the quote was, "They are professional fuckers. They are not artists. All they do is fuck."
Nice.
I think that's what his quote was. So like, people who made this game are fucking artists, bro. This is probably the smartest, most sophisticated piece of video gameetry it's ever been released. And that guy says that, he is not lying. That shit is dead, right?
Well, luckily I bought Disco Elysium, so I do have to play that.
Yeah, that game
I
is
feel like I
very
have
special.
it. I gotta play it too.
Very special game.
It's a shame all of these
Ubisoft's
artists.
going under. That's big sad.
Ubisoft is going under?
Oh well, 700 Ubisoft workers strike in France over failed salary negotiations. It's not looking good.
I mean, honestly.
Ye old Ubisoft.
What is
Quadruple A
it?
games completely
Slow down real
failing.
quick.
Quadruple A. They have
Yeah.
the
What is
nerve.
that? The
Oh.
after price in Dragon's Dogma is $70.
Oh yeah, because all of Capcom's new games have only been $60. This is the first, like one of the first games they did 70.
I mean, I've gotten used to 70. I still hate
Capcom is not the people you should be looking at for.
it. $70 games, no.
I mean, not even $70 games, just a price abuse. Like this is the most. Like they are so not egregious in their monetization of their games, dude. Like the microtransaction scandal bullshit with this game. It was literally in every game they released, every Resident Evil, every single game. They do
Yeah.
nothing but literally make the game worse to play for you. Like they take away content pretty much. Like I don't even know why they exist. They're like cheat codes pretty much, and they're actually microtransactions. They're like $2.
Yeah.
So
Imagine
If you
they
want
were
to
trying
complain
sell
about this
port
and you
crystals
get
for,
on
like,
and play
$30.
fucking, yeah, that would be insane.
No, I'm complaining that shit ain't better. Give me 99 fairy
That's different.
stones.
But
Give
if
me
people
99
complaining
portal
about
crystals.
99
if
fairy
people
stones.
complain about microtransactions in Capcom games, and you get on, you play fucking Destiny, you get on, you play fucking Apex, Fortnite,
You'll buy a skin for
Yeah,
any
$30.
gotcha
Apex is
shit,
egregious for real. I ain't gonna lie.
like that, you have no place
They
to
want
discuss this.
to
You know
get
what
a
I'm
fucking
saying?
heirloom. They want you to pay $400, $500, $600.
I don't care. Like those games are free to play. Like you're a fucking tool if you really think that's an excuse to charge that much money for that garbage. Like
No, no
fuck
way.
you.
Ain't no
I don't
way.
care, dude.
Yo, this man's going hard in the paint.
No,
I mean,
like
he's
that shit's
completely
silly.
right. Like,
You want to make a
okay,
good game, make money, charge money
just
for it
because
if
the
it's
game
good.
is free to play does not mean that.
If you want to release a half-baked piece
Yeah.
of shit, you're gonna try to fund with fucking, money that you shouldn't be getting. Make it early access. All the gates are. The game was not done. They released what they had, and they got the rest of the game funded into early access.
And
Guess
that game
what?
is amazing.
That game is one of the best games ever made now. I mean, that's good. They're selling a lot on PC. I don't know how Sony's stock is plunging when they're literally the best-selling console ever. Like, this is crazy.
They're spending too much money.
I guess they're trying to go too hard on stuff. What is this?
That's an ad.
Hell. Skull and Bones. I mean, we're not talking about Skull and Bones. That shit's trash.
That shit was wow. That's a quadruple A game, bro. What you mean?
It's
Play
a
games.
quadruple. Hey, can't
Worse
you play
than
with
the
your
side
friends and
content.
like go in?
Worse than the side content that was in Assassin's Creed 4, bro. Like, holy
Yeah, I ain't gonna
shit.
lie. They should have just made that shit free to play, bro. If it was free to play, I
They
would
made
have done that shit.
it's a $70 quadruple A
$70
mobile game.
is crazy.
Crazy.
It's a mobile game on
Arc
consoles.
Forces. Look at this. This is gonna be so sick.
I'm
if
okay
this is
with
canceled.
I'm more okay with games being $70 if we also have the understanding that some games just are not worth $70 and they're priced at $40 or $50, like a Helldivers.
Absolutely, yeah,
Like,
that's fine.
I think we need to see more AA games go for like that price point, like straight up.
See,
Everything ain't
never
worth 70.
understood, Like,
It's
what,
not.
What, feel like that term has been bloated. Like a AA, a AAA.
I don't even understand the quadruple A. That shit don't even. That makes no sense.
This
Yeah,
is
B
Ubisoft
game. I just want to see how
so-
bad it is.
Cause I mean,
That's
like
a
double A
B
is supposed to be
game,
like
bro.
the slightly lower quality.
Double A
games, right?
is Saints Row, like the shit from Volition, the shit from Embracer, that Warhammer game.
What's an A
Saints
game?
Row. A game? A really, really high-end indie game.
And then like triple A is like the
Triple A is
best of the
Call of
best.
Duty, is
Yeah.
Last of Us, is Spider-Man.
So
The big blockbusters.
I don't know
Final
where the
Fantasy.
fuck these motherfuckers got off saying
That's
quadruple
crazy
A,
how much
bro.
money they spent on the game.
Hey,
I mean,
boy,
they were
Ridiculous
making
amount
it
of
for
money.
like 14 years.
Yeah, way too long.
Idiots.
Peggy 16.
Something they didn't take 14 years to make is getting DLC, a little game called Elden
Elden
Ring.
Ring.
Oh yeah.
The game that delayed Downshore by a week.
Pure
That's funny as hell.
Yeah, it literally is making other games move out of the fucking way because it's got commandeering respect, but your sheer fucking presence. This game is like the mafia boss.
It's the Elden Lord, bro.
apparently. It's the Elden Lord, bro. It's the mob boss in those mobile ads that's level 100 rolling up. You're like, nope.
The
I'm gonna move
mobile-
out-
Oh, God, oh,
I'm
God.
gonna move out the way,
He's
bro.
level 100.
And it's funny because Elden Ring is probably one of the worst Souls games they've ever made. I mean, it's not as bad as Dark Souls 2, but
I
I'll
was
say
gonna
it's right after Dark Souls 2.
Hey, I had fun with that shit. I didn't
Oh,
play it as much
absolutely,
as
it's
y'all
fun.
did, but I definitely had
But if you
fun.
want to compare the quality and design philosophies and examples put on display in this game compared to like Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 1,
Bloodborne is still my favorite.
Sekiro, hell no, bro. This game is not it. There is so much cap shit just designed to fuck you for really no reason other than to say stop using the basic mechanics we give you in the game and use some other dumb shit. But I mean, everything else is top tier, right? Character design, like what the fuck? This is a Chinese parade float as an enemy, bro. This is crazy looking. Like, look how crazy that shit animates. Like, it looks dope. We got lightning. Like, what is happening, bro?
I didn't see this. This is crazy.
This dude is so weird looking. He looks sick.
Ew, what the fuck?
Long arm, motherfucker.
Oh, that's the new Millennia, huh?
I don't think that's the Millennium. That's the story boss.
That's the Impeller dude, ain't it?
Yes, the Impaler. He's gonna be like the main story, I believe. I don't know who the hidden boss is gonna be. They're gonna go crazy though, I'm sure.
Damn! Hey, yo!
They're adding martial arts
Shit
moveset
out
weapons
this
to the
bitch,
game.
Oh
bro.
yeah, I'm definitely guilt dropping everybody.
Funny enough, they are the masters of reusing their own content because this is literally an animation from Sekiro. They just copy and pasted it.
Yeah.
He kicked the shit out that bitch though. Yeah.
But it's fine. They know how to do it. Also, they give you the pot toss, which is hilarious. That's amazing. Fucking machine. I want to be this guy. Look at this fucking dude, bro.
Hey,
His
yo, hold
guts.
on.
He's
Is
got the
that a
guts
machine
crossbow.
gun fucking
Yeah, he just got the machine gun crossbow.
He let that
Look
bitch
at the
ride,
barrel roar. This is also super interesting.
Oh, that could be
too.
me.
Yeah, you say this is you, right? Because they talk about who defeated the Scarlet Rot like god, and they refer to the Blue Dancer in like one of the charms.
Oh, that's
And
a
this
trip. We got
looks like the Red Dancer, right? So that's interesting. This is like a dark
is that our
boar
fucking warthog,
Dragon Knight.
bro?
Yeah, that's the armored boars from fucking Dark Souls 1. And there's the fucking hippo things from Dark Souls 2
Ew, bro. No.
that have porcupine fucking things coming out of it. Like, what? What is this? Bro, look at this. This is a man melted into a horse monster, bro.
Oh, what the
Oh,
fuck was
what was
that?
And see, this is character design.
Oh,
This
my
is
ears.
crazy.
Yo.
We're definitely gonna have to cut that out. That is gonna blow up everybody's headset.
Oh, what happened?
Bro, I don't know why that
Some
shit
type of-
just
No, I didn't hear
fucking was loud. as-
What?
That it
Some
came
of-
from you then.
That came,
That's
some
okay,
over there
everybody.
get
What was it?
a Sonic
Was this
Stream, G.
Yeah,
Infamous
bro.
channeling the spirits or something. It was like, what?
That's so
My
weird.
eardrums are hurt.
Oh, jeez.
That is weird.
We'll have to make sure to handle that before.
Oh yeah, definitely can't post that shit.
Audio.
Alright, these are people. I'm gonna try to
It's
charge
dead now.
it.
Definitely do that.
I thought nothing even up.
Yeah.
I thought you had to wait today.
Oh no, I put it up on my channel and I'm just gonna download it and then put it up on our channel.
Oh shit.
They give us the wing move from the Crucible Knights.
I will not be far behind.
Nice were annoying.
May we meet again.
Maybe we meet again.
I do want
In
to give
Elden
everybody
Ring.
the hands though. I'm definitely
Shadow of the
hyped to-
Erd Tree.
just to, man.
This is
I
gonna be
better able to do
Mikola.
some damage.
Well, I'm assuming we'll be helping you. Or
No,
taking you
fighting.
there.
In boss. Let's go.
Fighting. It's not
Now, you ran my
Maybe they
sister's
got some new
fade.
stuff from my
Yeah.
Mystic Swordsman, bro.
Probably gotta thank you for doing that. If anything, pre-order to get that. What is this emote, bro?
Some ugly ass shit.
That's the pot carry, bro.
That's the ring of Mikola. Crazy, bro. They're crazy. Here's another version of the game, by the
Sheesh,
way.
that's sick.
There's a collector's edition you could buy.
If I actually cared about collector's editions, I would think about getting
Yeah, I
them.
mean, FromSoft ones are always super cool, for sure. Did you guys see this trailer for this game called Kingmakers?
Nah.
That's the one where
What does
you
that
can do
sound
anything.
familiar?
Watch, this is hilarious. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah, I
saying
saw
this is like Chivalry RTS, where they're showing it like that, and then it goes crazy. I'm gonna wait for it to happen in the trailer, and then I'll explain it.
But if you think you can stop him, you're already dead.
What the fuck? Oh shit! I saw this.
So they're like, yeah, what if we made an RTS Chivalry game, but you just have access to everything from the future? And they cut to a man driving a truck through a fucking war zone with shotguns and grenade launchers and shit.
Yo,
Hey,
This is
yo, he
literally
just
Evil
laid
Dead.
that
This is Evil
that
Dead
fucking
2,
horse
the
out,
game,
bro.
pretty much.
And you can control the individual characters.
and has a sniper rifle. One-handing the grenade launcher for no reason. I think he just parried a man with a shotgun.
Just imagine you one of these old time motherfuckers, bro. Like,
Oh yeah, you got a god. He's a guy's a god. What is he doing?
pretty much. Not with the AK, bro. Let it spray.
Until the Apache
Fucking
helicopter comes
Apache
in.
helicopter.
Future. I hope he can save his own.
Unbelievable. This game was hilarious.
The peak of male fantasy.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Oh, fuck it. I was gonna go as no, I forget me on the podcast. I'll say that afterwards. I was about to get way too personal. I'm about to dox myself. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I was about to dox myself.
No, I'm curious.
I'll wait till we finish the cast.
Just
That's
shooting
wild.
people
Oh, I didn't
off
even
of
see
horses
this.
With an AK.
Elden Ring boss says the Bloodborne remake benefits of waiting for new hardware. Oh. PS6, Bloodborne remake launch title? Crazy.
Project L.
Oh yeah, the worst renaming in video game history, Project L is now 2XKO.
What?
That sounds
Oof.
stupid.
Yeah, that's a dumbass name.
Instead of saying double knockout, we're gonna say 2XKO. Gotcha, bro.
Why people gotta try and
Veneer
They could have just been 2KO.
2X, I mean double KO is fine.
2KO
right? Double
would have sounded
KO?
better.
Double KO.
debatable.
It really just makes
still,
perfect
Project L
sense.
still sound better.
8
It
million
does.
copies is respectable.
Yeah, Nier Automata is still selling. Crazy.
Yeah,
That's 'cause
man.
Nier is
2B.
amazing.
Oh yeah, can we give that man his flowers too? The Stellar Blade CEO for giving all the people PS5s.
Oh,
yeah.
shit, he
Oh,
got all
Stellar
these
Blade
people
CO.
PS5s?
Give everybody PS5s to play the game. It's pretty funny.
I mean, can
All
we just talk
26
about the fact that people were talking about this man had never seen a woman, and then the
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
shit was based on real women?
Wild
Did you
allegations.
see his wife?
bro.
Didn't he base one of them off his wife too?
No, his wife was a character designer on Stellar Blade, and she was bad too. It was crazy.
Bro,
Yeah.
people are just people.
A lot of
create
people don't
whatever
seem
they
to realize
want.
that a lot of those characters, or those female characters,
made by
like that,
females.
are made by females.
Yeah, bro. Do you think dudes
think
are out
them
here
dudes
designing
got
these
that
fucking
sauce?
specific
Yeah.
as
Let's be
fucking
real. Dudes'
costumes, bro?
imaginations ain't that great.
No.
They're basing them off of
But
somebody's.
all you have to do is look at Eve's drip and be like, yeah, no, a woman did this one.
Bro, the one that she starts off with in the boss rush one, you already know a
Yeah.
woman designed that shit, bro. Niggas ain't finna make no shit like that. They not
You ain't
even.
got that fashion sense, bro. You
Bro.
That's what I'm
think it
saying.
too big.
And even if it
you know who's
is a
not
dude
thinking
that has
too big?
fashion sense like
Oh,
that,
who
they're
is think too big?
probably.
The leader of Gearbox, Randy
Oh, when
did
Pitchford,
he?
saying that the Borderlands movie is the start of a cinematic universe,
Oh,
which I don't.
God.
I saw the trailer for that. It looks okay. Not
It's not
really.
worth my money.
Lilith and old girl
Lilith is
too
played
old
by
though.
a very old person, and so is Tannis. Tannis makes more sense. Lilith being that
Kevin
old
Hart
is
shouldn't
kinda
be
crazy.
rolling.
I don't care to
Kevin
see
Hart
Kevin
is
Hart
rolling.
being rolling.
It's not Claptrap's OG voice actor. It's like Jack Black, which I guess is fine, but it's kind of weird.
Jack Black is
Nobody
bad.
wants a Borderlands movie. I guess if you do, that's cool. I'd rather have good stories in the game that are funny. Maybe you could try starting there. I don't know.
Right? Because y'all need the
They
y'all need
peaked
the
it too.
yeah they did figure too. Y'all need
They
to
shot
fix
themselves in the
Borderlands
foot 'cause they
3.
ain't never gonna write
I mean,
a
the
better.
guy who wrote that left after that, so that makes
makes
perfect sense.
sense.
I think Borderlands 1 story was funnier, though, so. That's me. I want that humor back. I don't know what's going on with that. That's crazy. Vehicle data mine. Baldur's Gate 3 is the little one that could. 10 million fucking people playing it.
Noise.
I heard that
Final
they're not
Fantasy
making
composer
Baldur's Gate
Nobuo
4.
Uematsu will no longer compose for entire. Oh yeah, Larian said they're not making any expansions, and Baldur's Gate 4 they're also not doing. Probably because of backroom dealings or whatever, and also because how the fuck do you follow up Baldur's Gate 3?
Not easily.
Not easily.
But I mean, Baldur's
Yeah,
Gate
Final Fantasy
3.
composer is apparently not going to do for an entire game. He's probably pretty old. I wouldn't be surprised if he's done.
Ooh.
One of the Final Fantasy composers, Nobuo Uematsu. I don't know.
Oh, he was dope.
He's been doing it music.
He's been a long time.
Yeah, that man looks like he
Yeah.
just wants to chill out, bro.
Yeah, he's chilling. Let him leave him alone. That's their big
His music
Sony
is good
layoff that
though.
happened. Apparently,
Him
Texas
and
Chainsaw Massacre sold pretty good.
what is it? Him and Yoko Shimomura pretty much do all the music, I believe.
I think so.
Really good composers.
Speaking of
Yeah,
Final
they
Fantasy, that
all.
crossover event 14 was dope. 14 and
Yeah,
16.
they had
Oh
a
yeah, I
cool
forgot about that.
crossover. They made it
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I don't,
Mm.
I
Instead
don't know
of
how the
anime
directors of
freaking
14 and 16 got along though. I heard they got beef.
Yeah, they do.
14 and 16? Huh.
Yeah, the
I think
They
directors for
both
both
wanted to
games, they
make
got
money.
real beef, bro.
Wow.
A lot of
yeah,
self-hatred
So
happening
they
there.
was like, we gotta settle this beef so we can both come up. You feel me? And they was like, yeah.
is that a
And Yoshi-
joke?
Yeah, because
Huh?
the same nigga.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I was confused too. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, huh?
No, because he said, I got to talk to the director about this. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, okay.
Everybody, you somewhere else on your shit.
Funny. Gotta see if the
Wow.
director lets me do that. That'd be weird. That's pretty funny. Gotham Knights dev is working on a AAA action adventure game based on popular franchise. Hopefully, they learn from how shit their gameplay was and fix it. That'd be cool. Go back to Batman.
Just make it Arkham.
Yep.
Just
Hopefully,
make
they
it
learn. Ghost of Tsushima PC port. Dude, that game looked good on PS4.
Arkham.
And it loaded instantly, too. I don't understand that shit. It was black magic.
Yeah, no, they
I don't know how
knew
much
what they
better
was
it's gonna
doing
be.
with that shit, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how much better you're gonna make that game. That's
Bro,
crazy.
you know we never did the fucking raid,
Wow.
Infamous.
The raid, yeah.
Bro, I blame Rodney.
I do too. He didn't play it.
Whatever.
The game?
Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of
I was
Tsushima.
like, Rise of the Road,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
Ghost of
yep.
Tsushima.
Man, you
Oh,
got
there's another
like,
game, Rise Road. How was that? Y'all play that? Anyone?
We talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about it.
What the fuck did we talk about Rise Road?
It's like a couple, like an hour ago.
Oh shit!
Lerone,
Damn, your
I
ass
think
is
it's
out.
your
I
bedtime.
remember y'all talking about Sekiro for a bit when you compared it to other games.
No,
What
bro.
the fuck?
Definitely your
Was that
bedtime.
not here?
No, I mean, I don't know where you went.
Nah,
I
you
thought
was
you were here.
No, you were definitely
Apparently
here.
not.
Yo,
Damn.
That's
You were
crazy, bro.
definitely here. You got dementia already, big
Well,
dog?
nah.
Apparently, I did not hear
Dude.
that, G. Y'all ain't gonna gaslight me. Ain't
We ain't. We
gonna
gonna listen to it
bro, you
back.
can go
We'll
look
get
at it
that.
on the. You can
I
go
was
into
gonna
the
say,
stream
listen
and
to the
look.
video. Yeah.
Well, I guess ain't gonna stand for this.
That's
You
fine.
sitting? Of course you're not gonna stand for it. Stop.
Oh my god, bro.
Shut up,
Sinking
Denzel.
City 2 got announced. That was a cool game I played. That was actually a pretty cool crafting game. Glad it got a sequel. Deserves some effort and money. What? Marvel Spider-Man 2 villain DLC spotted in Blue Debug menu. What the hell? I'm not clicking that. I don't even care. Okay. Outward 2.
Man, they dropped the ball the last
Sega
half of
versus
that game.
Capcom. Oh shit.
What?
Teaser Sega versus Capcom. That could be a fun game. We have Multiverses launch. Did it launch?
It relaunches.
I guess it launched. Yeah, I guess it relaunched.
Yeah, it relaunched, yeah.
Relaunched
Yeah,
on
they
May
took that shit
28th.
down.
Wait, what?
Hopefully they
Multiverses?
yeah, hopefully they rebuff the Iron Giant, so he's good.
They gonna make everybody trash Shaggy OP because me.
Shaggy was the GOAT, bro.
Shaggy
Fuck
was
Shaggy,
something.
bro. It was all about Finn supremacy, bro.
No.
No, it wasn't.
Ain't no one like that
Beating the shit
character.
out of
I
niggas with
can't
my
believe you
bag,
guys
bro.
watched the TV show with that character in it. That shit's crazy.
Bro, unironically, Adventure Time is one of the best cartoons I've ever seen in my life.
Maybe, but they gotta work on their character design. That shit's crazy.
Bro, you ain't like that, bro?
16 PC version of Final Stages of Opposition. See, that I'm looking forward to, because I actually want to see that game not run like dog and water. That'd be cool.
I still haven't beat that game. That's crazy.
Well, the side quests are awful, but, you know, if it looks pretty, that'll help.
Yeah,
Definitely will.
Gameplay loop just got boring to me. I'm gonna beat
Yeah.
it eventually, but the gameplay loop in that one got super bad. I was like, "Fuck."
It was very repetitive, for sure. This, I can't believe this. They had the Monster Hunter, like, 30th or 25th anniversary or some shit, and they had a monster popularity contest, and fucking Zinogre won first place.
Who the fuck is the no?
Someone's basic.
I was like, really?
Well,
Where's my
Altrio.
pickle at, bro?
I don't know. Can we click this? The top 3 monsters are Nogur, Nergigante, and Legiacris. Really? That's just because World is so popular, I guess. Legiacris was an enemy they cut from World. I think is in Rise.
Probably. I haven't played
I don't
Rise in a
know.
while.
I don't think any of these monsters even deserve to be in the top 10. To be honest with you.
Where's Fatalis at? What is
Top
doing?
10. Yeah, apparently Crimson Glow Valstrax didn't make it in the top 10. Crazy like bubble monster didn't.
Supersonic Jet.
Go there if this was. I want this as a wallpaper though. That's for damn sure.
Man, are we ever gonna play Rise?
You funny as hell, bro. Maybe one day when I'm a millionaire, we go back and play it. I need to get time to play that shit. Oh god, I fucking went too far. Oh yeah, here we go. One last thing. Fucking KOTOR remake apparently is still alive and well. There's still hope.
Really?
Still hope, says
Oh
Saber
yeah, I saw
Interactive
that
Studio.
too. Yeah.
I don't believe it, but
Oh, that last KOTOR they did was
Yeah.
trap. KOTOR, it was Battlefront they fucked up.
The company that
oh
was
yeah, they
handling-
released
company
the
that was handling
Battlefront
KOTOR.
remake. And it was
Same
bad.
people, right?
No, it's Saber Interactive. It was the same people, but they changed. Devs, I guess, to these guys.
Because I'm like, I don't know how you.
These are the
can
guys who are
remove
making
PS2 game and make
the
it
Warhammer
worse.
game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Man, I can't wait for that Warhammer game.
it actually looks crazy. Apparently, Witcher 4 is not Witcher 3 new clothing. We'll see about that one, Chief. If anyone knows how to write a fucking story is left in that company. Silent Hill 2 remake probably gonna show up.
Let's be real. It's not hard to write a story. Ain't that right, Lerone?
Fuck up.
Hey yo.
Shit hard as hell.
You don't see a place for
No,
microtransactions
it's
in
not.
single-player
Not for you,
games. It says CD Projekt Red following Dragon's Dogma 2's DLC fiasco. Yeah, they just don't see a place for any game to be in their games when they release them, I guess.
Hey, you gotta quit hating on City Project.
Dude, the story in this game was a butt. I'd rather play this game 50 times than ever touch Cyberpunk again.
Look,
But they
Infamous.
fixed Cyberpunk though.
Infamous,
It
look
didn't
at me.
fix anything, bro.
Infamous, look at me, bro.
Ass.
Infamous, look. I agree with your right to say what you're saying. Just know you gotta catch these hands next time I see you, bro. Like,
Okay,
Yeah.
bet. I mean, the story. If you think the story in Cyberpunk is above mediocre, you're crazy.
I mean, above mediocre better than nothing.
I guess it's better than nothing. I
Oh,
think,
Liberty was golden though, like straight up. Ain't Cyberpunk though? Yeah, you got a point.
Oh yeah, Phantom Liberty. Phantom Liberty.
Phantom
was a
Liberty.
whole nother level,
Yeah,
which is
they actually,
really
they actually
crazy.
fucking wrote again, found Liberty. But
did they get what does the show end? How does it end? Doesn't it end fucked up and depressing either way?
Well, they give you an extra ending. That's awful.
How does the DLC end?
Oh,
Well, tell me
Lit.
specifics. Is it fucked up and depressing, or is it good?
you got 3 different endings, don't you, Lerone?
no, he's talking about specifically for Found Liberty. Found Liberty
Yeah.
has one extra ending.
I
Also,
mean, you can
look-
either help or you can bring her back to But
No,
does
he's
that-
talking about He's talking about like for the post game, right?
Oh,
Yeah, post game, you get what you get. You got what you fought for. I'll put it that way. No spoilers.
it was really good. I enjoyed Phantom Liberty
Good for them.
way more than the base game. I give Phantom Liberty like a solid.
I will say
Base
this: I
game is
ran
like a
through
6.
Don't Fear the Reaper again. They did bug Al Smasher. That man Red did. He tried to do a little smoothment on me.
Oh, yeah, they gave him a
Little
smoothment.
They gave a smoothment, bro. He was dipping and dying. I'm like, okay, fuck
Still
you.
trash.
They really should have made it cinematic and just amazing.
Oh yeah, they definitely should have.
Is the
Man, that was
boogeyman of
a
Night City.
complete.
Any
a
boss needed
complete
QTEs.
mess.
I mean, they
That was
made
a complete mess.
the funny enough, the hypest fight cinematic wise was probably in Found Liberty with the big ass drone.
Oh yeah, that thing.
That shit was
That
dope.
was towards the beginning of the. That was
Yeah,
towards the beginning.
I don't know how you make a good boss fight in that game. Is the problem, right?
Yeah.
They
Like they
managed-
did it for that, but it's like it feel like they were too afraid to add QTE to cinematic because you can make it a spectacle. You can make a lot of them fight spectacles, which makes a lot of them.
Yeah, that's boring though.
I mean, better. It's easier to do that than it is to be like, okay, we got like 5,000 bills in here. They all busted.
You can make something. They just gotta limit it more then, right? Like The Witcher The Witcher had excellent boss fights. Imlereth, the mage guy, the final boss, the fucking vampire guys.
Oh yeah, but that's
They're
what I'm
all
talking about.
super sick.
Did you get them?
Yeah, but you still have a wide variety of builds you could do.
I guess. I mean, you definitely have variety, but you're still at the end of the day, man with sword and magic,
And you're still a guy with gun.
or no gun. See, there's already two different options.
Okay, a guy with gun or sword.
Or hands.
It's the same thing as sword.
No, it's not. Blunt, bro. You knock him out instead, bro.
Okay, you knock him out instead. Doesn't matter. They gotta win me over. I don't give a fuck about any of their games until they do. The last thing I'm gonna touch on here is the actor Luis Gosset Jr. I don't know if you actually how to pronounce his name. He's got a voice to Half-Life 2 Vortigaunt's, which, I mean, you have a good voice acting. The man played a fucking alien race and made it sound legit as fuck. Has died, unfortunately. Passed away.
Goddamn.
Rest in peace.
How
Dude.
old was he?
I don't know. He's old though.
He looks like he was probably
How old
like
was
in
he?
his 60s,
Click his
early
see.
70s.
Uh,
87.
He's old as hell, bro. Yeah,
Lord.
so
Right.
he's
Yeah,
cooking. He was
he
an
lived a good life.
excellent voice actor.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
he
got
lived a
Tony
good
Todd
life.
actually do it in Half-Life Alex. Pretty funny.
87 years is goals. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's good. You did good.
I'd be 80 and
Yeah.
healthy enough to do my own things. I ain't trying to have nobody take care of me. You
I'm
gotta
trying
take care
to
of me.
game
Just-
at 80, bro. What the
just
hell you
flush,
mean?
flush me
Oh,
out.
One of my
bro,
dad's
your
best
reaction
fr-
speed is gonna be too slow by then.
You want to bet, motherfucker?
Hey,
honestly?
unless you get that Neuralink, put that in your head, start playing
honestly,
the
You
game.
got
does
the
it-
Neuralink
does it-
coming out, bro.
What's up?
Infamous gonna hit his
Honestly,
thumbstick too hard and
one
blow his
of my
hands
dad's
out.
like best friends.
I'm gonna get arthritis
He
in
like-
like 10 years, bro. That's crazy.
He like 98. That boy active.
He's cooking.
He cooking.
Cooking,
Yeah, that
bro.
boy-
Yeah, I mean, you either live that long and you're active, or you don't and you die. Like that's just kind of how it works, I imagine.
Yeah, pretty much.
More or less.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to touch on this week's Pixelated Perception. If there's anything else you guys want to mention before you go, let us know now.
Solid.
Hail to the nah. Okay.
I think that's pretty much
Well,
it.
Well then, boys and girls.
You remember to check out the big cap on the YouTube.
Hey, check me out, man. Trying to upload, trying to get by. Come by, say hi. You feel me?
That Slime Gang channel as well. I think it's has some stuff going on.
Yes, sir.
Download these man's books, buy them books, read them books. The Presents series by
WorldOfPresents.com.
WorldOfPresents.com by the one Lerone branch. And
Alright.
you know,
You got some
donate
sales
free
going
money to
on, Lord?
Rodney. Hit him up.
Huh? Yeah, but you please.
Yeah, just throw it over there. It's
I ain't
all
gonna
good.
turn it down.
Oh God.
What's wrong with you?
Remember, whenever you're
Okay,
working,
man.
you better be hard while you're working.
Hey,
Later.
Yeah.